Is good, chat? I'm here with my boy Leon Idol. What's up, dude?
Oh, living the dream, that working man's life. It is what it is. Just about out of here. Can't wait. Thought it was gonna be a very interesting discussion. Good panel. What about you? How you doing, my friend?
I'm good. I'm excited for this one. I have not done a gaming show in a very long time. I'm not like I'm not a gamer like you guys are. I do play games, but you guys inspired me to do a show like this because you're falling back in love with Resident Evil. We got I was watching our guest who's coming in right now. Going to bring Cult Classic Cage. What's up?
Yo, guys, what's good? How's everything been?
Good. I was following all your coverage of the gaming announcements, and so I stuck with you through all of that. So I was like, man, I want to have Cassie on. What can we talk about? Because you do some movie stuff, but this is kind of your jam. So let's set this up and bring you in and
hell yeah,
hit it home. Last but not least, here we got Kaida. What's up, Kaida?
Hey, hold on. Got a little girl running around. What's up, everybody?
What's up,
Look at this man.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Black father.
Thanks for coming on, guys. We got good people in the chat already, but Cassie, we only have you for a short time, so I'm aware of that. Let's so we're gonna jump right into it. I'll get to the chat fairly soon, but thanks for being here, guys. Got some people I haven't seen in a long time, so I'm happy to see them here. Angry Canadians in the house here. So with Dread Roberts, it's been a minute. Dread, love it's here. IGP's here. But let's go talk games right off the bat. So Cassie, let me ask you, how is your rig?
Dude, me and my brother put it together like a week ago, and I still haven't had time to even like seriously mess with it. I just been so busy with work and stuff. Like, we got it to post immediately, which is obviously the initial boot up process, and if it goes through posts, and then put Windows 11 on it. Everything's cool. It's just that I still have to install drivers. I actually have to bring it into my room first and foremost, and then just start transferring
you
stuff
haven't
over.
gone through the hassle of swapping out your current rig with that one. That's what you're afraid.
Exactly. It's like, oh god, I got to deal with transferring over all these files meticulously. It's like, ugh. And it's like, I'm not looking forward to it. So I'm definitely making some excuses for sure.
The struggle is real.
Dude, as long as it's ready before Mafia the Old Country, I'm good. I still got over a month, okay? I'm not like on the struggle bus yet. So that was the whole reason I built this rig for that game.
Thank God for solid state drives, am I right?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
Throw them in here.
Back in the day, man, that was a rough transfer.
Be waiting.
So yeah, you're waiting for the Old Country. Okay. Got a month. All right, you're good.
Hell yeah.
I saw you got that game gifted already to you. I was watching your show. Yeah, what's going on?
Stop. Hypnotic needs to stop, bro. He was like in the chat, like, yo, Cage, you looking forward to Metal Gear? And I'm like, low key, I would like to try it, but I'm not a stealth fan. So like, that's just my bag. Like, I like action. I like boomer shooters, like stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know. I guess I'm like the last fucking like dude pro gamer at this
Puerto
point.
Rican woman that ain't got no stealth like in you.
Nope, none whatsoever. It's just not my bag, man. So he ended up gifting me Old Country because he knew for a fact that I was looking forward to that. So, dude is too much, man. Dude is too much.
Yeah, great guy. I'm with you though, Cassie. I've never been a stealth gamer really. I've done some stealth games, but man, I don't enjoy the punishment of, oh, I moved too soon. Now I got to go back all the way and start again. And Dishonored, I played through that, and I wanted to get the ending where like you don't kill anyone. And I kept having people die on me that like off screen. I didn't even kill them. I'd leave them, and then someone else would come and kill them. Or a guy got eaten by rats once after I dumped him in a dumpster. And like all of a sudden, I can't get the ending I want. Too much. I'm not good enough at it. I guess I have to get good.
That game has a catch-22 to it. You can't tell me shit, bro. If you didn't do it, why are you at fault? Why are you guilty?
Oh man, maybe I'm different. I love stealth games.
Do you really?
Oh yeah, I love that slow. Like I told y'all before stream, I'm downloading Hitman 3 right now. Just for some B-roll footage, but I'm most likely just gonna end up playing it because I like that slow methodical. Make sure that I gotta go around the corner, get that guy, put him in a closet, all that good stuff. That's my type of jam right there.
Yeah, Hitman's the only one where I went out of my element for because it's like so insane. Hitman, you could do so much different shit, dude. It's so fun. Even if I'm not much into stealth because if you fuck up, you could still recover in Hitman. Like, and yeah, just the situations that you can create. Like, I'll look up how to do certain things and I'll try to recreate it just because, like, just for the satisfaction of having carried out like the mission a certain way. It's so cool.
Like kill somebody with a frying pan. That's what I'm trying to
do. Hell yeah.
I go old school with stealth games. Tenchu Stealth Assassin. That was way back in the day. That was my jam for stealth games. But what about you, Leon? You like stealth games? Where are you at?
Are you muted?
Yeah, right.
I'm muted. I actually love stealth games. I haven't played a whole lot of them, but the ones I played, I really enjoyed. There's this one you play as like a goblin. It's called Sticks, I believe. That was really cool. I love trying to build.
Was good.
I love building stealth-based, not necessarily stealth-based characters, but very charisma-based characters in RPGs. So a lot of times you've got to be stealthy because if you're charisma-based, that means your other stuff's kind of low, like low damage, stuff like that. So I play very stealthy in Fallout, for example, because I'm always a charisma character. So it's like, okay, talking to these guys didn't work. Time to sneak off and we'll come back later.
What makes you play a charisma build? I've never heard of anyone do that. I know you said that before. I've heard you say that before, but it's never once crossed my mind. Like, what makes you want to play like that?
Because that was the very first character I built in D&D, was a charisma-based character, and I loved it so much, I started doing it in video games.
Nice.
So there's literally no other reason. That and also I try and, if it's a game that makes you like choose how your character looks, I try and build my characters around Bruce Campbell, and he is nothing if not all charisma. So
what okay, so I want to get into some stories from this year. There's been a lot of big stories in gaming this year. Cassie, we got you. What would you say for you? Two questions. One, what is for you the most important story so far this year in gaming? And then two, what was the one that you put the most time into looking into and covering?
Damn. Oh my God, that's fucking. I wasn't expecting that question. The most important story in gaming. Is this can this be selfish or can this be like
100%
like
100%? 100% selfish.
Petty here in a minute.
Oh man, fuck! It still makes it hard. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Oh man, can you guys skip me? Holy fuck!
Yeah. Okay. Kaida, Kaida, what's been the biggest story for you in gaming this year?
See, you got to be quick on your feet, Cash. You gotta know what's going on and everything what's happening.
I don't want to regret my answer later on.
Oh, there's no right or wrong answer.
I would probably say just the utter flop of AC Shadows is probably one of the more important ones because everybody forgot that came out this year, and that just shows that we had all that hype, or like not really hype, but all that talk about how awful the game was gonna be. And everything that they were doing with Japan and Yasuke and all that other stuff, just for it to come out and just be an utter freaking dud, just come and go. Like after a week, everyone forgot about it.
I got my answer now.
They did all that for no reason. No reason.
Was it truly a flop numbers wise? Because I've heard both sides. I've heard people try to glaze it to say it's not. It was actually successful, or it sold this number of players. So was it really a flop?
I mean, we never got sales. They did say they had 3 million players, but you also got to remember they had Ubisoft Connect, the Ubisoft Plus system thing that they have. So most people played it off of that. I played it off of that. So that doesn't really count as a sale. So sales-wise, I seriously doubt that it did uber well, because if it did, they wouldn't shut up about it.
Yeah, their quote-unquote success is just lies by omission as far as I feel about that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, they're motivated to try to make it seem like the game succeeded because they have stockholders and shit like that they got to worry about, right? So they're gonna do that. And if they didn't give you numbers, then they probably don't have good numbers to show, or else they would, I would guess.
So I would think so, because every other game company that has a game that comes out and they have a lot of sales, they automatically say it. Like as soon as it happens, oh, we got 1 million sales, we got 2 million, we got 3 million. They always say the sales part. In the games that don't sell that well, they always go, oh, we have 1 million players, 2 million players. They always do that. So I think that's just like Cassie said, a lie of omission, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. So Cassie, for you, what was the biggest story, the most important story?
I mean, to me, the most important story this particular year is $50 games being massive successes. Like Elder Scrolls Oblivion, $50, massive.
That's so much
success.
better than mine.
Expedition 33, $50 game, massive success. I'm really interested to see how Mafia: The Old Country does, because Mafia has always been like a bit of a niche franchise. It's well known for decades now at this point, right? But it's never had mainstream appeal. It's like if you played it, you're paisan, man. Like if you play Mafia, you fuck with Mafia, you're paisan just based off of that in the gaming space, because it's like such a small niche. So I'm interested to see how the $50 price tag does it affect the popularity of the franchise in the future.
Good answer. And I'm playing this one right now. This is what everyone. Well, I think many of us are playing Expedition 33 or played through it already. I'm really digging it. It's different. I can only play in chunks because just time wise, I can't always lay out the hours together to get through these games. But I'm really enjoying what I'm playing. The story is different. The world is imaginative. The characters are interesting, and it's really truly feels fresh.
I thought you were about to say French.
French.
It does feel French.
It definitely heavily feels French, but yeah, one of those cheaper games. And did you play the Mafia remaster?
Hell yeah, I love it.
Did you love it?
Can you stream those to kids because they show titties, so you couldn't do it on YouTube?
No,
really?
Mafia 2 you can't play. I can't play.
Right, I thought like 2 years ago when Kick first popped off, you were streaming Mafia 2 even to Kick, weren't you?
Yep.
Just not on YouTube. Okay, that's what I was.
Yep. Yeah, you can't play, dude. I tell people, do not play that on YouTube, bro. You pick up a magazine, immediately you're gonna see a fucking Playboy chick naked. Like you can't fucking play that game. It's over if you pick up a magazine.
I love those games. Mafia 1, 2, 3 was different, but it was still good. But
I did not like 3. I
No,
think I'm
why
like
not?
the only. It just didn't click with me for real.
Yeah, it's like too much busy work. It's like it was trying too much to be GTA, and the excessive content
Mafia
just wasn't good. But like the thing is, I like the main character. I love the music. Like the music is my music. Like this is my normal playlist, But my playlist is a bit more extended than obviously Mafia 3. But like I was in the zone when it came to like, bro, they start playing some Aretha Franklin. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sit in this car before I start this mission. It is what it is.
I think mine was worse though, because when I played it on the One. I played on Xbox One.
Oh man,
and it really wasn't that optimized when I was playing it.
It was garbage everywhere. It ran like ass everywhere. Trust me.
And I've been wanting to play the remakes. I've been wanting to play them. I just haven't found the time. Mafia 2 was so good.
Mafia 2 is so amazing. Mafia 1 remake is fucking fire. It's good. I have one minor issue with it. I don't like how they kind of changed Polly's character. But other than that, I think it's great, worthy play.
I had to get used to the cars again, those cars, because they're so it takes forever to get anywhere. And that's part of the game. I played it through before, but like now I'm so used to other games. This is like, can we get this going? And driving out of town to go see somebody, it's like I appreciate all of how everything looks, but I have less time, I think, than I did before to really enjoy it.
You could skip most of the driving scenes. I have too much pride too. But they give you the option to skip, so there's that too.
But it's part of the fun, and like they put so much into the details, and so you want to appreciate it, but at the same time, like, okay, yeah, I do want to skip this a little bit sometimes.
Yeah.
But so Mafia, that's a good one. Leon, what is your biggest story?
I think the biggest story is actually kind of counter to Cass. What she thinks the biggest story is all the stories and lead up to the Switch 2, because like there's love it or hate it, criticize, don't criticize. It's such a divisive topic, yet it's also very much could be setting the tone for gaming going forward for a lot of these larger companies. So all the pros and cons and discussion around the Switch 2 is probably the biggest story. That or Schedule 1. I think Schedule 1 might be biggest indie game, like I mean, not just Power, I guess you can count as an indie game, whatever, but it was made by like a whole team and whatnot. Like this is one dude made this game on his downtime and it became a worldwide phenomenon, sold absolute millions. Like the creativity and ingenuity comes from just one dude. So there's I think it was the kind of two juxtaposed stories. You've got an indie, rags to riches success, and then the most corporate pros and cons sort of thing.
That is a good
Leon. I have to get a putt in quickly. Okay, so Leon, would you say that Switch 2 is the most divisive device on the market right now.
Yes, it is. I don't think it should be, but it is. Yes.
And I'm out. That's it for me tonight, you guys.
Yeah. Wait until the Xbox handheld gets a fucking price tag. Then they're gonna be competing for most divisive discussions. People are already hating the fuck out of that device.
I think, man, I don't know why though. If you don't have a handheld, like if you don't have a Steam, like a Steam Deck, I would get an Xbox Ally 100%.
But here's the thing: you just have a bunch of ignorant fanboy people, and like PlayStation has pretty much the biggest console user base. So it's just it's not an Xbox handheld. It's like Xbox is doing their absolute best to basically mold everything together. That's their goal. That's been their goal since before the Xbox even came. The Xbox One and Xbox. I mean, excuse me, since the series console. Yeah, their goal is to just have seamless play anywhere experience. They said they wanted over 1 billion people to be playing, which is like insane mindset to have, but they want over 1 billion people playing anywhere with their devices on anything. They even tried to get fucking Game Pass on PlayStation and Nintendo, but obviously that wasn't gonna fly. Yeah, they've tried. They've had discussions and they're basically laughed out of the room. Like, no, fuck you, bro. You ain't putting Game Pass on PlayStation. Like, their goal is to just be everywhere and have a seamless experience, and the new handheld is the next step in that.
And that's the one, the ROG, right? They're teaming up with them to make that. Yeah. Because they dropped the first party one. I think that's new news, but it's not new news. It's probably
not confirmed. It's confirmed that it's sidelined, but it's not confirmed that it's outright canceled.
Because I watched the launch on your channel of the handheld with ROG, and I think it looks pretty cool. Like I would be a sucker for something like that. I think the Switch, not for me, but I understand people love it and why they love it. What's up, Chrome?
I don't, man. Handheld gaming hadn't been my bag since like the Nintendo DS era. Like, unless I want to play in or something, or if I'm like riding shotgun in the car, which was never because I'm the driver. Dude, my Switch stays on the dock. I don't got no need for a Steam Deck. I don't got no need for some homo ass Xbox handheld. Like, I don't do handheld gaming. That shit's on my TV or on my PC. That's it.
No, I love handheld gaming, especially I work a job where it's like all I have to do is be in uniform and show up. That's pretty much everything that I do. So it's like to bring something with me to work so I could just fuck around and have some fun while I'm, wasting these hours away. I enjoy it. I've always been a handheld gamer. To be honest, Game Boy Advance is like probably my favorite platform ever. I played that for like 3 generations. I didn't even care. I never liked DS. I never really liked 3DS too much. So I'll crack out GBA.
And they still work. You can dig out an old Game Boy, and you can still fire up Tetris in that thing.
Yep, hell yeah.
But I know, but we're gonna lose you in a little bit. But I want to go through some word association with you guys, if you don't mind. Something different. Never done that on the show before, so I'm gonna put up an image and give me your reaction to it. Let's see how this goes. Here's the first one.
Best game of all time. Sorry, I thought it was just free for all.
No, you go. No, free for all for sure. Free for all. Let's go.
What is the basketball game from Dreamcast? Fuck,
NBA 2K. I think started on the Dreamcast.
It might have been that. It might have been 2K on the Dreamcast.
Disappointment for me. Disappointment because I had a Dreamcast for 1 month. It is one of my most infamous stories. I had a Dreamcast for 1 month. My brother ran through my room while I was playing on it and ran through the fucking controller cord and boomeranged my Dreamcast to the other side off my freaking night table, and it was a wrap after that.
Underrated is a good word. Yeah, there it is. The Dream Chat. I love this machine. It opened up so many doors for people, and it just
so cool, man.
Eaten by PS2, but man, I had this, and just the little touches in this, like the memory card. You can go and play the game with it, and it comes separately. You could do you're playing your buddy on 2K football, and your plays are on your screen, so he doesn't know what play you're picking. Like that stuff is like, it was all brilliant ideas done okay, well, but just it fell in its face. So, Kaida, do you have a Dreamcast? Did you?
No, I had to play my friend's Dreamcast.
No, to be fair, Kaida being black had I have a dream. cast.
Yeah, let's get this man off the stream because what
Yeah.
the hell?
One day, consoles will be judged not by the library of their games, but by the content of their hardware.
I had Gamecast, man. You know, hey, I ain't had Dreamcast. I said I had Gamecast.
What's Gamecast?
It's a meme from Malibu's Most Wanted. You gotta watch it.
Shit. Here you go, guys. Next one.
I'm trying to eat, bro.
Bro, that couldn't have been planned.
I'm literally trying to eat, man. And it's pasta, bro. You trying to really make me throw up some nasty shit.
Who is this person? They kind of look like it reminds me of that ex Kotaku. I don't know.
Isn't that the little girl off of the Grinch?
Looks like childish behavior.
I thought it was a famed kick streamer XQC.
Oh, that could be.
Oh yeah, that dude. Cool. Yeah.
I thought that was one of the citizens of Whoville, man. I could have swear that's who it was.
He's eating too many of those. What are those? Wonder Burgers, and gave him titties. It's crazy.
Soy burgers. All right, next. Next.
Oh man, make or break.
Biggest, most successful game of all time.
Damn, you think it's gonna beat GTA 5?
I think that literally this is going to be the single most successful video game ever made.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I will not be playing this game this year. I mean, it comes out next year. I won't be playing this game next year. Not coming to PC. I don't care.
Oh, really? No? Yeah.
Yeah, and if the story's a bust, I just won't buy it. I don't care.
It's most definitely not dropping on PC day one.
No, it's not.
But look, this game is gonna break any record, any sales record for a video game. Is getting broken that day, the day that the game comes out.
Now, here's the question, though. Is it going to be good? Because last time we had a situation like this was Kingdom Hearts 3, and that shit turned out to suck. So,
yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm like in the camp of I haven't played one bad GTA game.
There is a rumor that the story... This is not... I don't know if it's true. This is all rumored. But they're saying that potentially the story of this game may have caused one of the Hauser brothers to leave because they didn't want to do this story. And if that's the case... That's gonna be interesting because Hauser Brothers, they're the ones that made GTA what it is. So that'd be interesting.
It would be interesting.
I haven't cared for GTA post PS2. Like 4 and 5 weren't my bag. So I'm more interested in this from a bystander perspective.
Yeah.
Right.
As a actual GTA fan, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to that price though. Not looking forward to that price. I'm really hoping. I'm holding out hope that we all just get duped and they drop this game for like $70 or some shit. I'm just hoping that's what happens.
It's gonna be at least 80. It's not even gonna be debatable. At least 80. I'm still unsure about the $100 thing that everyone keeps touting around. But the games, the premium price games already went up to 80. I see that at that.
That's what I'm gonna ask you guys if this could be the first $100 game.
It will be. I have zero doubts this will be the first $100 game.
Technically wouldn't be the first. I'm pretty sure I think Street Fighter 2 was a $100 game, right? Back in the day, the OG.
Was it really like base Street Fighter 2?
I think so. Or I could be getting it mixed up with Canadian pricing. If you want to check my work.
They were all like, I mean, if you want to do inflation stuff, yeah, it was probably $150 game now for those back in the day.
That's true.
Here you go.
Dead.
Yo. Garbage. Oh my god. What a fucking failure.
I'm probably the only one on this panel and in this stream that's played this game.
And?
Oh, it was ass.
Poor bastard.
That good, ass. Huh?
It was, I got into open beta. It was me and about 600 other people. And I'm not gonna lie, it was so.
And after you were done, you felt more beta.
Slow. Dude, I quit after 2 hours. I was just like, oh god, 2 hours of footage. And then as soon as I was done and edited the video, I deleted the footage off my PC. It was that bad.
You okay. You disavowed Concord. I get it.
It's terrible.
Trash, huh? Is it dead now?
Oh, it's been dead. Yeah.
It only lasted 2 weeks before they shut the servers down.
Not even 12 days.
Yeah, you're right. Not even.
Was it 12 or 10? 12 or 10. It was one of those. It was right before 2 weeks.
So
We all
what
saw it
happens to
coming.
people who bought the game?
They got refunded. Everybody.
Yeah.
What a
And
disaster.
if you have a physical edition, I guess that's a collector's items now. So
Right. Would it still play?
nope.
Dude.
I mean, would it boot? I don't know. I think it would boot, but it'd be like the server's not available, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
It had no single player aspect to it.
Fuck.
It kind of sucks though.
Yeah.
I remember when they dropped the trailer, like it was at one of those, was it the Game Awards or it might have been a Game Awards, one of the PlayStation showcases.
No, I mean State of Play.
It was a major it was a PlayStation showcase at the time because PlayStation showcases are taken more seriously than State of Plays, and it was like one of the last.
Yeah, it was they opened their State of Play. I think it was like March 2024 or something like that. They opened their State of Play with Concord.
Yeah, they opened it with, and I enjoyed the trailer for the most part. I'm thinking, oh, we're gonna get like another single player space RPG about fucking time. Okay, let's do it. And then it turns into hero shooter, and it's like, oh, all right, well, never mind. Never mind.
You got to get out. I
got 10 more minutes.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Then what's your take on live service games?
I mean, I'll indulge occasionally, but it's just killing so many companies. It's killing PlayStation trying to get one that's besides Helldivers. Like they've canceled like 8 of them. They had like 12 planned, and like 8 of them are already canceled. Concord is a flop. What you call it? Marathon is a disaster that they're trying to salvage before it dies. I don't know.
Forget about Fair Games.
That game, don't even show that game again. Just the main chick left. All the hype for that studio was with the chick. I forget what her name is. Right? What is her name? I forget. But yeah, Fair Games looks fucking awful. Like the entire like concept looks awful. Honestly, dude, Sony needs to get back to making single player games again because their attempts at live service is first off not what their audience asked for. Their audience asked for multiplayer games, particularly attached to the single player games, like how we had 7th gen. You'd get a single player and a multiplayer attached. Sometimes the multiplayer was ass. Like I think a good one is the Tomb Raider reboot. I think that the game itself, like the main story, loved it. Multiplayer was ass, but hey, they provided they gave 2 attempts in one package, and the single player was awesome. So it's kind of one of those things where they need to get back to actually listening to your audience because they have already doubled down on chasing live service. They said that their main things right now that they're concentrating on is Fair Games and Marathon, and they both look like shit. Yeah, Jade Raymond, that's her name. Shout out to Soul Assassin.
She's cute though, and she was a Ubisoft back in the day, I think, right? That was her thing.
Yep, that was her bag.
She changed the hiring practices there to make sure it was more inclusive, and that's so. Farewell, Ubisoft. It was nice knowing you too. Fair Games is what game? What is this? I've never heard of this game before. Fair Games. Is this the right image at all?
Yeah, it's a take from the rich. What sort of game?
Communist game. It's a literal communist game.
It's a Robin Hood wannabe.
It is a communist game.
It's so funny coming from these mega corporations, like doing this bullshit. It's like you couldn't be any more of like dishonest and disingenuous at how you feel.
Every time someone mentions Fair Games, I immediately think of that shovelware game on the Wii, Carnival Games. Like that's what my mind just goes to. I forget that this is even a thing, and I start defaulting to a game that came out in like 2007.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's not great. Not a great plan. We'll see how that works out for him. And then so one more word association, I think, before we lose Cassie. I think let's do this one.
Based.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I think underrated, man, because everyone just talks about how sexy Eve is, but the game is actually a fun hack and slash game, bro.
Oh,
like
yeah.
people don't talk about that enough.
I said it multiple times. My favorite part of the game isn't even Eve. It's the soundtrack.
Yeah, great soundtrack too. Absolutely.
I love the soundtrack to Stellar Blade. It is fucking killer. It's so good.
Yep. It's one of those things where like the conversation, while it's cool that there's a sexy female protagonist, like I'm not trying to take away from that, but I wish that the conversation was a little more had a little more variety to it in general.
Well, to be fair, I think with like most folk, it is. I only see culture war people talking about like on either side of the aisle talking about the only thing being the way she looks, be it positive or negative. Like the vast majority of people who are like out of culture war shit, like yo, I again soundtrack or the way it plays. Hey, I can't wait for the sequel. Things to that effect. So it's I that's one of those sort of lost in the sauce things with people on the internet. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes we're just so fucking terminally online. And it's like, if you want to stay up to date with things like the news and stuff, I admit that, yeah, I'm terminally online. I run a show every Thursday that goes on for sometimes 8 fucking hours. I have to be prepared. I don't just pull up not having anything with me for an 8-hour show. Like, you best believe I'm terminally online looking for topics of conversation to bring to the table, fun, entertaining stuff. It kind of just comes with the territory. So it's like disconnected, kind of, I have my moments where I do go out of my way to disconnect, but we are terminally online. Sometimes some people like it depends on how you go about it. What's a healthy way to go about it? I think that a lot of culture war people, they're not going about it in a healthy way at all.
Yeah, I can see why though.
Well, you explained why too. It's not just that it's these things people get upset and emotional about these things, but it's also that people we are online and we're all looking for something to talk about, and then it's the same with anyone else who's on the other side of the culture where they want to find something else that they can pick at us about. And we were talking about that the other night with on Countercast about the Gooner term and where that came from and how people are using it. And I think it's just because it gets a reaction for whatever reason. And now but you guys are kind of taking ownership of it, it seems like to me, where people are, okay, call me a gooner, I don't care anymore.
Oh yeah, making fun of it. Like we're making it a fun, like literally I make videos from my fucking car sometimes. Now my audience is calling it the Goonmobile, and apparently since my car is white, it's like they said that it's a sperm cell that I'm driving around. I'm like, what the fuck is this nonsense that we're coming up with now?
I love it. That's
hilarious.
That's the audience, readjusting to like, this is the reality now. What's good, y'all? Hey, Cajun, good to see you, dude. Zax is a gooner. I mean, like, not really, but you can call me a gooner. It doesn't bother me at all. I don't, but I'd rather look at something nice than look at something ugly. I think most people would do that. And bouncing, and prior to Cinevere, I wouldn't say that like I've been super attracted to an animation before. But things can change. Things can change over time. Kaida, I've watched you play this game, so have you finished it?
I did on PlayStation when it came out last year. I'm replaying through it now on PC, and I enjoy it, man. I really like it. I really enjoy the combat is just like I like that. I'm a Souls guy, so I love it when I like get a perfect dodge or if I get a perfect parry or something like that.
Isn't a
I really want to
game.
get it
It's more akin to like an old school hack and slash. It actually bothers me.
Yeah, it's not a Souls, but
it's hard to. I think it's a hack and slash game, yes, but it does grab quite a bit from Souls. So it's like it's a weird hybrid. Some people, and it's led people on both sides that prefer hack and slash or prefer the Souls like thing. Some of them either they love it or they hate it. They'll be on both sides of the aisle. Be like, oh, it's too much like this, or on the other side is like too much like that. It's weird. It's an interesting mesh of the two that some people love and then some people not so much. So it's interesting to say the least.
And I'm not knocking it for the Souls-like elements, mind you. I think it is more hack and slash than Souls. I feel like people that are up and coming, like newer age gamers that don't remember Devil May Cry and God of War and Dante's Inferno and shit like that, don't know what a hack and slash is because they didn't play that shit back in the day. So their introduction to a subgenre hack and slash was Souls-like. Like there's a lot more to it than that. This to me is it's like a nice solid 2005 throwback, and I like that because that was my favorite era of gaming. Was like between 98 and 2005.
Yeah, what I'm selfishly like happy seeing, and I hope continues to happen with the sales. Like you have to question the viability of hack and slash games, unfortunately, these days, because a lot of them don't really do very well in terms of sales. So like to see this game that is noticeably like hack and slash elements, doing so well, and this is like, dude, it's just week 1 over 1 million sales. Who knows? Like within a month, it could be way more than that. I'm selfishly happy to see another hack and slash game that isn't Devil May Cry doing so well.
Yeah, I very much enjoy it, man. It's if you haven't played it, I would say play it, not just because Eve looks really good, but because it's a good game. It's an actual good game.
Thanks.
Also, unlockable outfits is always awesome. Like whether it's on a sexy character or not. I remember playing the old Spider-Man games when I like Spider-Man on the Dreamcast, and you had like 20 different outfits you can unlock by doing various shits. I just love customization in the single player games. So unlockables in games that aren't DLC always feels nice. It feels rewarding. Just like how I miss fighting games where you had to unlock the characters instead of them all being there from the jump. So
yep.
Did they change stuff? Is this referring to this game, Gen T Maxi, or is that a different game? I'm going back in the chat a bit, so maybe that's an old comment.
There was people throwing a fit about small amounts of censorship, like, oh, she had this much cleavage, now she has this much, but it was so negligible. It was that was the terminated online fault that I think Cass was talking about, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. One more question for Cass before we lose you. What is the game what's your go-to game to not stream?
Mafia 2.
Really? Yeah.
I love playing Mafia 2. I've played that game at least six different times. Like no more than that, I think at this point. Another one that I don't really stream very much. I would love to stream it though. Is Tomb Raider 2013. Bayonetta. Weirdly, like Bayonetta 2, I think is a better flowing game, but I ended up going back to Bayonetta 1 a lot. So that's one I definitely like playing quite a bit. And I just don't really stream Switch games. I just play them, at my own leisure. So yeah, it's pretty much my main go-tos. Or honestly, my favorite one, Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 2 on GBA. All-time favorite video game.
Good answer.
Yep. Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Well, animation are good, and some way the characters are expressive and they're matchable. Okay, there you go. Spider-Man is hot as fuck. Leon. JP, what's up, Kick people and Kick? I am on Kick. Zach's too, but Kick, you need to go. Why not? Go everywhere, right? Go to the birds on the complete tasks, or you choke to death on the smoke. You also throw random death storms at you while you complete those. But zombies, is that this game? I've never played this, so
I don't know what that's being referred to by this comment, but maybe I just don't understand it.
Okay. Cassie, thank you. Rage Cage. All of your links are in the description. Your 3 channels that I know of, anyways, and your
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thanks for hanging out. What's going on? Where can people find you next? What's your next project, or do you have one?
Oh man, so I've been concentrating on multi-streaming too. That's like the big goal. But Thursday nights is always Cage Day, man. 8 p.m. EST, where we have the Twilight Zone of gaming, where I go live sometimes for over 8 hours. We talk about all the things that happen in the week. We make fun of fanboys, and we just have fun, man. The chat is insane, like a bunch of silly ass gooners that just want to have fun and hang out with me, and they bully the fuck out of me. So if you want to include yourself in bullying me for 8 hours on a Thursday night, you're always welcome to. But I don't want to disrupt the flow of the stream. So I appreciate you having me on, Zach. Thank you so much, bro. I wish it could have been longer, bro, but unfortunately, duty calls.
It's awesome to have you, Cassie. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you.
Absolutely, guys. Kaida, Leon, take care. Chat, much love to y'all. You're amazing. Peace out, guys.
Bye, Cass.
Catch you later, girly.
All right. Let's dig back into these chatters. Yeah, she's awesome. I watched them for 8-hour stream, and there's like, you can get a clicker for feet pick questions in like an hour for her. I wonder, like, it's socks, no socks. It's like, all right, guys. Yeah, you got 8 hours here.
Kaida, how many of those comments are you?
None. I keep mine to the DMs.
Attaboy. We got Peepers. Peepers has been here. Divina Duckworth's been here. Ryu's here. Obviously, Rage Cage has been in the house. Shiowall the Dragons. What's up, Shiowall? Good to see you, dude. Got to meet him. We all met him in Vegas, huh?
Sure did.
We did.
Hell yeah.
That was good.
Hey, don't say that like you remember meeting Shiowall. I walked right into that one. Shit.
Yeah. Who could forget? Yeah, that was love it ever after mouse. Love it. She's coming on Circle of Jerks this weekend. We did a fun stream over on her channel.
Love it.
Blood Meridian, the book, and then she got super hammered on whiskey, and I kept her on stream long enough to really enjoyed that process for everyone. And so you're welcome, guys. For that, go back and watch that stream. It gets really fun. Pet Brett's been here. Prana Pouty, it's been hanging all night. Good to see you, Pouty. Love having you here. Crab Feeder, what's up? Who have I missed? If I missed you, I apologize. I'll catch you later for sure. Devastator, got somebody over on Quick with a novel or something like that. Some kind of I don't know what that.
It was a bot.
They can get you a whole 25 subs from what I heard, Zax.
Wow,
you might need to look into that.
I just mod the original Mafia. You know, I did looking back, like I loved those games. Those are two of my favorite games for old school PC games. Puzzle games, love it. Like puzzle games, like The Longest Journey. You guys play that one?
I like puzzle games. I not played that one, but I do like puzzle games. Like I grew up playing things like I don't know, would you consider Myst a puzzle game, like the point and click adventure? Obviously Resident Evil is just as much puzzle as horror, like the old school ones. So I love puzzle games.
You've fallen back in love with Resident Evil, huh?
It's more. I never fell out of it. So when you ask Cass what what her favorite game was to not stream, until recently that would have been Resident Evil for me. I've played at least 2 or 3 Resident Evil games yearly and have since the 90s. But people were telling me they wanted to see me stream games. I don't particularly like streaming games because I feel like I can't put on a good show if I'm focused on the game. Like I want to be able to interact with chat and stuff like that. So like, well, you know what? I can play these games like the back of my hand, so maybe it'll be easier to pay attention to chat if I'm playing something that I know, so well. So that's why I've been playing Resident Evil so much. But yeah, no, I actually played that off stream. Shit, a lot.
All my notifications for 3 days was Leon's playing Resident Evil again. That's like everything. Your boy was there too, hanging out with you. Cookie.
Like I've been doing these late night streams because if I'm gonna be gaming anyway, and there has been a lot of things going on lately that I felt really inspired to make videos about. So it's like, well, if I'm going to be gaming anyway, I may as well stream it to try and stay in the algorithm. And they've been fun. It's been great. But I'm probably going to have to make a whole separate channel for doing gameplay stuff so things don't get too crossed.
Right. Adam RPG. Is that you guys heard of that one? Not me.
I don't think so.
Mm.
Actually, I do think so. I think I saw like some indie. There was this thing on X yesterday showcasing a bunch of underrated indie games, and that one was on there. I don't know anything about it though, beyond that it was on the list.
Low Spec is an OG gamer for sure. So he plays a lot of the older games, but the classic games like KOTOR, he streams those games overnight. So what's up, Mystics Vegeta? Oh, sorry for your loss. That's the family stuff. I totally get that. That's unfortunately so many people go through that when you lose a family member and the family collapses it on itself, and sucks. Sorry you're going through that. Lucy's here. What's up, Lucy? Ryu. All right. I think that's it. Prophet Dragon, Steve, if you want to jump in, you have a link. I know you're in the chat. It's up to you. You're always welcome. And Lady B was here. Love to have Lady B back again soon, hopefully weekly. But that's everyone needs time off, and it's important that if you feel you need time away from this kind of stuff, you can take your time, right? Gem was in the house.
Absolutely.
Here. Have you ever felt that, Leon? I don't know what question, but
yeah, no, I 100% have. Like not even with YouTube, like the internet as a whole for sure, but it's more that like I never want to force a video or a stream or anything. Like I want it to be shit that I'm genuinely passionate about. So and when you're trying to do daily videos, every now and again there's just dead news days, and it's like, you know what's better to just take the day off or to force something out. And then there's also times where it's like, okay, this is interesting, but I'm not feeling covering it because whether it be like I don't think I've got enough knowledge on it, or whether I think other people would do a better job than me. So yeah. Every now and again, there's times it's like, man, I think I'm just gonna take the time off, and which was weird because I usually still end up being on the internet, just like watching you or Kaida or Hypno or some watching someone else cover shit. Like, God damn it, I could be putting in the grind right now, and these guys are doing it instead. Fuck, that's my own fault.
It can be a grind though, like, and so I haven't so much like people think it's, you know, it's you just do a thing and then so something happens and the result happens because you put the work in it. It doesn't always go that way, but people who do put the effort in and have them like the intelligence to go in and find what's going to work for them, and you guys have been good about sharing information too, but like Hypno, he grinds but grinds right. There's a good way and the wrong way out. IGP is gonna jump on with this. And
hell yeah.
Speaking of people who grind right, Kaida.
Do I? That's kind of gay.
Yeah, a little bit gay. Okay, we could be a little bit gay. I felt you in my arms. We're fine. We're good.
Hey man, what happens in Vegas? You gotta stay there.
Yeah, well, I'll see you again there. Hopefully next year.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
but yeah. I mean, I guess I've been grinding.
Yeah, you've been grinding, and then when you have opportunities, man, you take them. So, it's been a crazy year for you.
Crazy year is an understatement, dude. It's been absolutely ridiculous. I always talk about it. Last year, I was like, yeah, I want to be on Geeks and Gamers by next year, and that happened a little under a year after I said that. And I was like, oh, I'm trying to get the 10K, hit fucking 20K on my birthday, and it's like, yeah, that's great. It's really good. It's really good. But I'm just like Leon. Like when I don't feel like talking about something, I'm just not gonna fucking do it, dude. I'm just like, I'm not gonna force it out because I've seen the videos I put out where I actually forced it, and they're like my worst ones because I could tell that I really didn't like what I was doing. So I'm just like, hey, if I'm not interested in something, I'm just not gonna talk about it, And if I do, I'll probably talk about it on stream. But yeah, I mean,
that's the default. Good. If it's something that doesn't deserve its own dedicated video, you can free ball it on stream with the audience and whatnot. You can get styled like 10 minutes out of that and then just move on.
I need Kirsha to hit me back.
Man, y'all fuck Kirsha. Look, love her to death. But this bitch used like my most viral tweet ever. Used like dedicated a whole video around it. I was like, oh dude, that was super cool. Thanks so much. Would you like to talk on stream or something? DM totally ignored.
Ah, fuck.
That's tough.
Slay every game.
I didn't even know who Kirsha was till a bunch of people tagged me. He was like, yo, you made it into a Kirsha video. I was like, awesome. Who's that? And so yeah. No, I like Kirsha. She's cool.
I'm watching Asmongold, and then I'm like, this guy sounds familiar. It's fucking Kaida. That was the dude. I was so happy for you.
You know how many people did that? They were like, yo, I just saw you on fucking Asmongold. Like dudes I knew in the military hit me up on Facebook talking about,
no way.
It's like, is that
awesome.
You on Asmongold? And I was like, yeah. They're like, what the fuck? And I was like, I told you I was doing YouTube. Y'all thought I was lying? And it's like, there's a lot of people where I'm like, yeah, I think I remember it clear as day. It was around this time last year. I was like, hey, I'm about to start doing YouTube for real. And they're like, all right, whatever. Literally, like last month, a lot of those people like, yo, when I see your stream, bro, can I come on your stream? No. No, you ain't coming on my goddamn stream. You can't even like and share the video like I asked. I don't think so.
Fuck you guys now.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's been a wild ride.
Yeah, but you deserved it. And when I was listening to that, I'm always using my phone with one earbud and only doing something else. Phone in my pocket half the time, and so I had to go back and check to see, well, did I automatically like skip to the next video? Like, because that happens all the time where like I hit something and I go to go back and skip it, and no, it's Kaida, and he's just talking on Asmongold. So that was really cool. And your Brett Cooper thing too, that was pretty badass.
That was insane, dude. That was insane.
Dude, fucking Demion.
Yeah, in Vimion. Yeah. That was insane, dude. I'm so God, I gotta wait. I can't give deets. But all I have to say is when that baby drops, when that baby drops.
Oh.
That baby drops.
Did you get feet pics from Brett?
No.
Come on.
No, I did see her without makeup though. Very pretty.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Would?
Were you telling me you've never been with a white woman before?
No, that wasn't me. That was Atreus.
Oh, that was Atreus. Okay, sorry. You know,
the blacks.
This is I was looking for this for a bit here while we've been talking. This is the old Jade Raymond meme with Ubisoft. This is before and after. This is look at behind her. Like these people, like, that's a game. It's still diverse, right? Just the black guy.
Yeah. Yeah, black guy. You got an Asian woman.
Asian woman. Yeah.
You got what looks to be an absolute homosexual back there, looking like Carrot Top. Hold on, that back left. Is that pigtails?
Back here?
Oh no, that's another dude's shirt. It's another dude's shirt.
Oh, I thought
it did look like
red fucking pigtails.
It did look like pigtails.
There's like an old chick in there too.
Where is she on the bottom?
Jade?
She's probably one of the ones that got fat. Like she's probably that one with the pink hair is a little chunkier now.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm like, is that her?
I think good question. I think she's on the right, not the fat Expos hat chick, and not the one. I think she's like in the back somehow.
That might be her.
But like she's lost in a sea of white whales, for sure.
Someone call Ishmael.
No one's spear chucking at these ones. Nobody wants that. What's up, Copa? Smash like button. It's free. It is free. It's smash the like, hang out, guys. What's up, Jacob? Good to see you. What's up? IGP's coming in. He's coming in hot.
I'm streaming IGP in a minute.
Oh no. What happens if you take too many antibiotics? How does that go? What happens? Nothing, right? Nothing happens.
She gets loopy and sends Kaida feet pics.
Unfortunately not.
We all want feet. So this is the doom of Ubisoft with their changes in hiring, and it's all her fault. And yet, but like I would for sure. Look at her. I'd let her make
absolutely.
Decisions, you know?
Yeah, dude, she would make a great booth babe at a con.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't need her writing code, but like stand there and hold the sign in a bikini and all in. Like,
yeah, what a fall from grace.
No shit, right? All right, reaction. This is reaction to this. So this is what do you guys? First thing comes to mind when you see this picture, this image.
JDA. I hate that. That's the first thing that comes to my mind now because of this.
That was literally the first thing I thought about.
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be the first thing that comes to my mind. Like, I was scrolling through Steam earlier while I was at work, and I was like, oh, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is on sale. Fucking JDA. Like,
have you played this?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Kaida, I haven't. No.
A
little bit. I stopped. It just wasn't for me. I could see why people would like it though.
Yeah.
See, I would have to put too much time into playing it. Yeah, she is. I'm about to throw a brick at her.
Oh, we'll be here for a bit, so you take your time, IGP. That Mexican internet fucks them up every time. Yeah, this one
he actually lives in Mexico because he sounds so like regular white that like yeah, dude's actually Mexican.
Yeah, he claims to be Mexican. We'll see.
He claims to be.
He claims to be. So what was the drama with this? If you guys could just, what was the why do you think JDA when you see this?
Do you want to take it or shall I, Kaida? Because this is literally what he called me a pedo over. So
you go ahead. Oh yeah, you go ahead.
These two in the game can.
I'm real Mexican, I swear.
What's up, IGP?
What's up? What's up, Leon? What's up, AJ? You look kind of different, AJ, but I'm glad to see you back.
I talked to AJ a couple days ago.
It took me a minute to figure out who he's talking about.
No, I talked to AJ a couple days ago. He's doing pretty fucking good.
I talked to AJ through AC because he won't answer me directly.
Oh, you're not one of the cool whites that actually have his phone number. Could just text him on the go.
I actually
haven't
don't
talked to AJ in a minute.
Well, I mean, you can talk to Amir real quick.
Yeah, no, AJ's doing good. You'll love to see it.
We got diverse panel here today.
Texted him the other day, just checking on me, like, hey man, you okay? Just one it's been, solid, a couple weeks that I heard from him. He's like, oh yeah, man, we got things going on good, but I haven't worked all this time. Hey, you want to voice a ferret in an animation I'm working on?
Hell yeah, dude.
That's how the conversation went. I'm doing good. I've got 2 jobs. Do you want to voice a ferret?
That's
Never
sounds
changed,
awesome.
AJ. Never changed.
AJ is coming back home.
But
Okay.
yeah, no, as far as
JTA.
this, yeah, these 2 dudes can hypothetically, in a one-off situation, if you so choose, because it's a choose your own adventure style game, these 2 can fuck. JDA threw a fit about that because he hates the gays, and then he threw an even bigger fit because he tried to lie and say the dude on the right was underage. Not only is it porn, but it's CP, and it's in a game, and therefore it's woke, and it's anti-Christian, and all this sort of nonsense. And so when a lot of people were coming down on him saying, yo, homie, you're retarded, quit trying to make a culture war out of fucking everything, that's when he went on his terminally online just tirade that culminated after several months into that meeting with Smash JT that we reacted to the other night. But it all started over this game.
Yeah.
Did
And
you
my
ever talk about
friend
the gameplay?
played it though. He played all the way through it. And he's like, yeah, I got to the Hans part and I saw the little heart. And I quick save before that, and then I tried it. He was like, it took a long time to get to that outcome. Like to get these 2 to bang, it takes a long time and a lot of effort. So if your Hans is gay, that's because you, my friend, might be gay because it takes a while to do there.
Yeah. You got to put the work in. So who's the top?
It will probably be Henry.
Yeah, so I would think Henry's the top, right? I mean, because Hans got like the shaved sides and whatnot. That's already a little.
Hans is sauce, dude. So he'd definitely be the bottom.
No gay bears though. That's right. What's up, IGP? Not
What's up?
Tim's expert.
Yeah, this game kind of was a splitting point for the culture war stuff because there are those of us that I like to consider myself a part of. Was like, yo, we just want politics out of games entirely, and there were other people that no, they went full mask off, and it's like, no, we do want them just on our side. And it's like, hey guys, we should just be enjoying good fucking games, and by all metrics for the people that played it when I was I didn't play it. This isn't really my sort of game. People enjoyed it. They liked it. It was a fun game. It did its job. It didn't try and push anything or any messages. It came out amongst a sea of other good games because despite people's negativity towards gaming lately, I actually think we've seen a lot more good than bad, and that's worth talking about. And yeah, this was divisive, but the game's good and it sold well, so cry about it.
Oh.
Did anybody ever talk about the actual gameplay or just about how you can be gay?
Hypnotic did because he was one of the few people that played the original and liked the original. So he went balls deep on this game. God damn it. I shouldn't say balls deep. Anyway, he wrote out a novel of a review about this game. He streamed it to completion, if I recall. Hypno was one of the few people who I was watching that actively went all in on this game, talking about the stuff beyond the culture war aspect.
Have you played it, IGP?
No, I haven't played it.
Okay. So Divisive, I thought it was coming out years later, and I think they did accelerate the development schedule. I played and with updated graphics. So I played the first game. I'm playing the first game. I've never finished the first game. I'm always playing the first game, and I want to love it. It's the kind of game that normally I would really get into. It's open world. It's medieval. I like fantasy style games. I know it's not fantasy, but for me the combat is so clunky that the way that you can use the combat to usually to win with, you have to be kind of cheap, and there isn't really this whole get good line. At least I haven't found that yet. It's there's one power attack basically you build up to, and then you can kill anything with it, and otherwise and I get it's realistic because fighting knights back in the day was clunky, and it turned into a wrestling match most of the time. But I just in a game, it's painful to do.
I get crucified for it all the time. That's how I feel about The Witcher. I get The Witcher's got a great story, great visuals, great graphics, and maybe on PC it is good. But I played that shit on PS4 or PS3, whatever. Yeah, early PS4, and you can't jam an entire keyboard's worth of controls on one controller. That shit was super clunky to me. So I was never a fan of The Witcher 3, for example.
And so Witcher 1 and 2, I played through all the 3 Witcher games. Witcher 1 and 2 were very different, and their combat, I think 2 was really way off, like very different. But you can get used to the style, and Witcher 3, I got used to that style too. And this one, like, but yeah, I know the challenge. I get what you're saying, because it is a different styled control. It's just a mess. Like, combat really is a mess to the point where I just don't want to really do it. And in a game like that, that's not a good selling point.
If you're in a game where you're playing as a knight and you don't want to fight, it kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah, it's just never. People tell me that eventually it gets, but I never got to the point where I found it satisfying. So, a lot of running over people in your horse, that's fun. Like, you can do that. Get with a bow, you can do that. But yeah, it's not. Man, I want to love it. I just can't. Witcher 2 was addictive. Yeah. The old school Witcher games were they were even more based because you could collect prostitutes or whores, I guess you might call them.
Oh, I've heard.
Or as Nadia would say, horrors. But
horrors.
When you have to go, whenever you bang a hooker or whore, you get a new card added to your deck, and it's her. So every time you collect all the whores in the game, you add them to your Gwent deck.
Adult Pokemon sounds awesome. Gotta catch them all. Like,
yeah, the cards. Yeah, see, he knows the cards. It was fun. So you get like, okay, I want to collect all these, and all of it is there. It's all very
I would need to do that anyway, not even for any sort of like, oh, let's look at the naked women things. I'm a completionist in games. I had to try and do everything, and so I was like, well, fuck, I've already got 12 of these cards. There's 52. I need to get all the rest. I get obsessively compulsive with that shit.
Yeah, you have no choice. You got to go bang all the workers, all of them. And then you're like, oh, okay, well, there's one I'm missing. Where is she? I don't know. You get lost in it. It was fun. And now you can't. Now it's Witcher 4 looks okay.
Yeah, I think Witcher 4 is going to be fine. I do. I never understood the controversy around Witcher 4. I don't get why people are throwing a fit about it. Like, that's another reason it's getting more and more disenchanting to talk about culture war stuff, is that the shit that is absolutely fine, people still find ways to nitpick. When people are throwing a fit about ugly Siri, I don't see it. She looks fine. Like, yeah, she's older.
I never saw it.
But Siri looks fucking fine.
Yeah, they changed her face modeling a bit, but people are very. That's part of the thing I was going to ask you guys about with the Gooner stuff and all the labeling and the back and forth. Like, it's very odd how all of this has happened. When we should be able to. These are people for the most part that we've hung out with, and like I've hung with a lot of these guys, and I don't really know the basis for some of the beef stuff. But I do know that I don't understand the concept of me being concerned about what other people do while they're playing a video game. Like, well,
because there's levels to it. Like let's use The Witcher 4 for example. I saw two sides of an argument. One side was like it's woke, she's ugly, yada yada. I was like, that's fucking stupid. There's the other side. Now I'm a Witcher casual best. There's the other side of it that was like, yo, this fucks up the lore in major ways. And I know because I've read the books or I played the games or seen the show, all this sort of stuff. It's like, okay, if there's lore issues here, I'm a lore hound. I hate when shit gets changed in games, like for non-ideological reasons, like change the lore, stuff like that. Okay, I will take that as a valid complaint. If they're doing XYZ, yeah, I think that's worth complaining about. And then there's the nitpicking for culture war aspects of certain things. And again, it happens games, movies, comics, the whole nine. I wish there was an antidote to that, because it gets exhausting. Like, these people that I like, I respect, I stream with, but I was like, man, sometimes y'all grasping at fucking straws.
Name names.
Jay Viper, I'll say. Jay's my homie. I'll say, like, I love Jay to death, but I think Jay every now and again has some retarded ass takes.
Just like me with Tim.
Just like you with Tim? You have retarded ass Tim takes?
Get some Tims in the chat, everybody.
Give me some Tims. There's no Tim. Give me some Tims in the chat, people.
Yeah, I've seen no Tims tonight, and I'm really sad because of that.
I threw up some
Who is Tims? What does that mean?
Tim.
Oh my god, what a casual. Doesn't even know who Tim is.
Drops in here. Well, Tim is the greatest podcaster and interviewer in the history of YouTube, and you should know that. And he's giving me this advice.
The fact that you never made on his show, like, who cares about Brett Cooper? You never made on Tim's show, dude. Like,
that's true. That's true. So I'll show you, Kaida. This is Tim, and he's like, okay. So it's going to be confusing at first because this is not really Eric July. So this is a person who's impersonating Eric July. It's not the real Eric July. Okay, so just with that in mind, watch this clip.
You guys are full of crack, bro. My fucking comic. I don't know, man. That's not the way it works, man. You guys be on fucking crack.
Oh yeah, I remember that guy.
Yeah, that's Tim.
There
That's
you
Tim.
go.
Not Eric July. This is
Derek
Tim giving
June.
advice. Derek June.
Like
That's right.
Zach's is he doesn't treat me nice. Zach's, you're not a good podcaster. You don't know to conduct interviews at all. You're a 45-year-old man, and I pray for your family.
Such a good clip.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, where's he at now?
No,
The
Tim.
world may never know.
He's lost, bro.
Damn, all that
yeah.
shit talking, and you're not even here. That's tough.
Some crab feeder. Yeah, it's true. It's true. And he could be here right now, but it's you want to skirt?
How much money do you send them on
I
a
send
monthly
my children
basis?
$750 a month.
$55.
$35. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. So but Tim, you know, Gooch. What's up, Gooch? Gooch is in the
Gooch.
house. Gooch going for burgers with Gooch tomorrow.
Nice.
How to
Hell
pick
yeah.
a place though? How to pick a place though? What's up? What's up, EB? What's Tim's channel? It's gone, unfortunately.
It's deleted, bro.
We had on
Wait from
Twitter
deleting
more.
streams to deleting the whole channel. Like,
Yep. And his TikTok is gone too now, apparently.
Aw, that sucks.
Poor guy.
He's pulling out of this world. And we had a one-sided Twitter fight where I didn't respond to any of the stuff he was saying to me, and then he just quit. So yeah, he did
I
not
like
like
how
me
when the
using-
Joker gets bored when Batman's dead or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, he
It's
was
all
here saying,
depressed.
no, you can't play these clips anymore. Don't play the clips with me. I'm not giving you permission. And then he threatened he was gonna strike my channel. I'm like, I don't think you can do that because you deleted all your videos. So I have the only copies of them now. So
Dang.
yeah, dude, you can't. I don't think you can do that now. And he got mad about that too. All the bun touching. Yes, best buns forever.
That's
Touching
funny.
buns tomorrow. Yeah, that's it. So this is the tech demo. Did you guys watch the tech demo for Witcher 4?
Yeah.
I did
Yes.
not.
Are you gonna play it, Kaida?
I don't know. Do not know. Probably
Yeah.
if somebody gifts it to me, that'd probably be the only way I play it. Like
Fair,
I'm not
fair.
CD Projekt Red, not the same that they used to be, but I can't
Mhm.
sit here and say that they don't make a good game because Cyberpunk 2077 is one of my favorite games of the decade so far.
Mhm.
So I can't sit here and say that they don't make good games. I'm just not gonna go out of my way to buy them because I know what kind of company they are.
Right. Yeah, they've kind of gone all in with the DEI stuff. It seems like, or at least on the surface, they have. Yeah.
Oh no, they're going on and then they have ESG plastered all over their fucking
all over their
website.
website. Yeah, I've brought that up on videos. And I mean, like, to me, that's more worrisome than that shit being in a game. I'm more worried about like what the behind the stuff is. Like, hey, were you hiring incompetent coders because of the color of their skin instead of because of them being good at their job? Like, to me, that's far worse than don't get me wrong. I don't want to see an ugly woman in a game, but I think the back end stuff is a bigger worry in the industry as a whole. That being said, while I would like to play The Witcher 4, I also would feel like such a filthy fake fan having only played 3, not liked it, never read the books, didn't play the first 2 games, didn't even watch more than 2 episodes of the show because as much as I like Henry Cavill, I didn't really understand it. And I felt like a fake fan. So I was like, oh, this is some poser shit. I can't be doing that. So but I'd like to play the game if I can get away with being a poser.
You can be a poser all you want, Leon. I got you covered. I'll say you're an OG. Because I have played
Fair.
all of them, so I'll give you my, what would it be? I guess a W card, W pass.
Yeah, I'll take the W pass.
Talk about Witcher. So someone in the chat's brought this game up. And it's have you guys heard of Dawn Walker?
Oh yeah.
Blood of Dawn. What do you guys think about that? Where are you on that one? Anyone excited?
If it
Which one's
goes the
Dawn
way
Walker,
that I'm
Kaida?
hoping, it looks good. The game that's made by the former guys that were at CD Projekt Red.
Yeah.
that worked on The Witcher 3.
Oh, I don't think I've seen a trailer. Okay, so
Okay.
I know this is in development, but I don't think I've seen what it looks like.
Yeah, they actually
Take a
dropped the
look.
gameplay trailer. It was during the Xbox showcase, I think. That's when they
Yeah,
did it. And
that's
then they're
what it
gonna
says
have
right
an
up here, yeah.
actual. There's supposed to be a whole hour of like gameplay in like a few weeks, or I think it's next week for this game. It's supposed to be like a whole hour of actual gameplay. So I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to that.
hardcore vampire game. Civilization fan, love it. What was it? Love it. You had a question earlier too. The game one that I missed. I think I'll go back and find it. I'm not a good podcaster. You're right. I'm terrible at this job. I should not be doing it 100%. Oh,
Yeah, well, maybe you guys in the chat are terrible at being audience members because I haven't seen a single super chatter membership yet. Get
Nothing.
on it.
Ooh.
Nothing. Yeah.
Ooh. Hey, me
Right.
personally, I wouldn't take that level of disrespect. If you had said that to me, I'm dropping Zach's $100 right now.
That's the only way to pay you back. That's all you can do. That's it. Yeah, you all suck. Well, look at this.
I miss AJ.
I miss AJ.
Sorry,
We all miss
that
AJ.
was really well timed. Yo, Wolf and whatnot. I miss AJ. That sounds
You would
so
love this one.
genuine.
Don Walker. Yeah. Okay. Let's look. Let's go. Hardcore vampire game. I saw the original like the reveal trailer for this. I thought it looked cool, and this makes it look different than what I thought it was. But this still does look good. I thought you played as one of the vampires, but obviously this is a bit different.
Monsters have always been here, watching from the shadows. And when we were at our weakest, they came out into the light. We feared for our lives. We should have feared for our souls instead. The vampires didn't come to kill us. No, they came to rule.
That's a gnarly design for a vampire.
It's really cool. Very different. They came to rule. Don't care, brah. Wow. Nothing.
Damn.
Okay. No love.
I mean, you one step above an anime profile pic, so to be fair, it doesn't really matter what you think.
Damn. True though. That is true.
Based Leon telling it like it is.
Yeah, Ryo.
To turn us into mindless, docile cattle. Not me, though. They tried to change me into one of them. But I became something else instead. Their worst nightmare.
Imagine if you could play this as Tim.
Oh, dude, that'd be amazing.
So you're saying you wonder if you can play it exactly the same, but with your character constantly drunk.
Or
yes.
muted.
And muted. Yeah, 40 minutes of muted, I think.
Same tutorial prompt up on the screen the whole game. Like 8 hours of press
no
X
sound. Where it says no
Yes.
sound. No sound. For 40 minutes. That's it. Oh, good night, love it. That's what
Good
you're
night, love it.
asking about. Good night. Bucks is $100. That's true. $100 is $100. Authentically medieval. Yeah, it looks different. This looks like it could be. I'll definitely give it a go, unless it's reviewed and it's actually absolutely
Unless
terrible.
it's $70, then I'm passing.
I mean, Game Pass.
What's that in pesos, JP?
It might be Game Pass.
Way too fucking much.
Like it kind of reminds me of a medieval version of. Did you ever play that game Dark Watch back on the PS2?
No.
Where you play as you play as a cowboy that in the first level you get bit by a vampire and turn to a vampire, but like you're undead. You can also for whatever reason walk in the day, or maybe you can't walk in the day. I don't know, maybe that's not play. But like you're taking on these vampire abilities, but using old West style guns and going through like train heists and shit like that, killing other undead creatures, zombies, vampires. But you also have to feed every so often because you're still vampires, so you have bloodlust, and you have to like make the ethical choices of, well, do I start feeding on these innocent people so I can continue hunting evil, or do I not do it but become weaker? And it's a super cool game by Capcom. It's one that I wish had gotten more attention.
Yeah, I never heard of it.
Weird West. Is that a game?
Never heard of Weird West.
Huh.
But yeah, this reminded me of that. Just nice throwback.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. I gotcha, Ryu. All right.
Trapped between the two worlds. Fighting to even the score. Fighting to understand the evil behind it all. He is out there watching, seeping into you, growing.
It's been a while since we got a vampire game like this, huh? What's the last vampire game that we got?
Wasn't there? They're working on Vampire the Masquerade game, which everyone's worried about, and I can see why. But man, I loved that RPG back in the day, so I hope the game's good.
Yep. I loved it too. Vampire with a Y. That was relatively recent, I think. I think it was reviewed pretty well too. I
never
played
played
a little
that.
bit of it. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't keep with it. It's when did that come out?
Most vampire games, even though they deal with vampires and whatnot, aren't usually very horror. Like it's more action and whatnot with vampires. Like my favorite genre is horror games. So like, I just haven't really ran any good, like truly good vampire, true blue horror games.
So I'm gonna mix things up because this has been great and all, but we're being too serious. So
yes,
thank you.
Is this a
what's a commercial? No, this is you'll see. It's a commercial.
Okay,
a real commercial from England.
You'll love it.
Hello.
Oh, this is my favorite commercial.
Everywhere. I have a message for you from Birdseye. Birdseye faggots will appeal to your whole family. They've made them with lashings of gravy, but they've gone easy on the spice because kids don't like them too spicy, apparently. Birdseye even suggests that people who don't like faggots could enjoy these. They live in hope. You know, that could be right.
Hell yeah.
That's a good faggot.
That's it. Kaida didn't see that one coming, or what?
Cracks me up every time that they call the meatballs that over there.
And Sigs.
Sigs, yeah.
So
Vampire so this was one of my favorite games of all time, Bloodlines. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
Oh, that was the OG Masquerade video game, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So Divina has good taste. Did you play that, Leon?
No, I've only played the tabletop RPG. I just know what it is.
Okay. It's
I prefer werewolves more than vampire, to be fair. Werewolf apocalypse, but I do like vampire as well.
This was when it was still cool. Before they got, I guess, woke is what happened.
Oh, did even vampire and werewolf go all fucking modernity and shit? Damn.
Yeah, White Wolf went hard the wrong direction. 2004. But they're still like, people are doing mods of this to try to update it, but it does look dated. The graphics are what they are, but people still love it, and so it's a fantastic game for the depth it gives the different clans, because all the clans are so different and the stories are so different, and you're treated differently depending on who you're with. And the coolest one is the Malkavians, because they're the crazy vampires, and all of their dialogue is completely different from everyone else. So it's like a different experience entirely.
Well, real quick, since you want to talk about like the state of gaming and whatnot, share my screen. Here's what's wrong with gaming today is that we don't have shit like this. Because you played that commercial and remind me of this. This is how we used to get games marketed. And let me tell you, this is how it's done. So let me know if you've ever seen this commercial, Zax.
Hey, there's an easier way to get color. Get a Game Gear, the full color portable with over 150 games, like the new Echo, Mortal 2, and Sonic Triple Trouble.
That
I love that
commercial has
commercial.
everything. It's got fat kids, dead animals, like
That wasn't just a fat kid. That was
Ethan
Ethan
Suplee.
Suplee. Yeah,
I was
yes.
wondering if you recognize who it was. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Suplee, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Who's
awesome.
Fucking jacked now, by the way.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that a
he's
few years
jacked,
ago. He
man.
got jacked.
Boy, good for him. I've got a PSP that it's fully modded out, and I spent way more time modding it and putting things on it than I ever did playing on it. Like it's like you can play full PS1 games on it. I had like TV series on it. It was those things were fucking fantastic. The PSPs, of course, the games themselves never went anywhere, but you load up NES games on it. Those are like I said, I didn't actually use it as much as I probably would have, but it's fun just to get something like that and try to see what you can force it to do.
I never owned one. I had buddies had them, and I would borrow theirs to play theirs, but I never owned a PSP.
Yeah, I never
me
had
neither.
one. I just played with my friends.
I mean, you
Vampire
probably
the
could have
Masquerade
stolen one.
Swan Song.
Nah, I never wanted one actually. I
Rip
didn't see the
UMD.
appeal because those small little discs that you used to get.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I never used those. I don't think I ever bought one, but just the memory cards. You put a memory stick in it, and then it would read the memory stick, and you were golden. Probably didn't help the system that I just stole their games, huh? All right, let's go. This is give me your first thought, your reaction when I show you this.
Epic.
I can't say the word on stream.
Yeah, me and Leo,
I'll tell
we
you
had
this,
this.
the meatball commercial used it.
We had that sync going on. I was thinking the exact same thing.
who
That's
is
why I
this?
started laughing.
Make
Wait, do
science
you know who
fiction.
this is, IJP?
Was that?
Do you know who this is?
No, I have no idea who this is.
This is JDA, the hard right Christian nationalist that wants a Catholic.
This is
ethno state
him?
in the U.S. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
him.
I thought he was like thinner.
This is an older pig. Maybe he lost a little bit of weight, but not by much.
Yeah. He presents as thinner, I think. Oh, we got a raid.
He
Big Army raid.
identifies as thin.
He
Big
identifies as
Army
thinner.
raid. Shout
What's
out.
up, big? What timing for a Bigot Army raid? We
Let's-
got your boy on the screen.
No
Here,
kidding.
one of his-
Bigots
Yo,
are here.
Bigots, prove that you were better than
Yeah.
Zach's regular show.
Fuck
Did
yeah.
you crew by super chatting and whatnot? Because nobody been doing that for him tonight, and it's kind of gay.
true.
So,
Almost
you know
as
what?
gay
It's
as the guy on the screen.
almost as gay as the guy on screen. Well, let's spice it up for the Raiders. Welcome, Raiders.
Well, I'm packing up my game and I'ma head out west where real women come equipped with scripts and fake press. Find a nest in the hills, chill like Flint, buy an old drop top, find a spot.
All right.
Just comes back to this guy's face.
Back to this.
Shane,
yeah.
what do you
He
think about
approves.
sexy women in water?
Yeah, he identifies as thinner. 100%. All right, reaction to this one.
I haven't
Wasted
played it.
potential.
Wasted
I would have
potential.
played it by now, but it's $70 and it doesn't seem like it's worth it.
It's not, and that's the problem. Is like, so I was defending this game prior to it coming out because
Oh,
people, like, a
hell
lot of
yeah.
the complaints about it were that like, oh, it looks like it's like old and clunky, like an Xbox 360 game. It's like, yeah, that's good. That's what I want. Like, I don't mind a little bit of
Yeah.
jank in my games. That's like my favorite. Some of the best era of game. Not the 360 specifically because I was a PlayStation guy, but just like that era of gaming that had some jank, but it was still trying to do new stuff. And like this was like
Yeah.
a good throwback to that. But then when you realize your choices in the game don't really matter. The world's kind of bland and uninteresting. There's not a lot of replay value. Like I'm still replaying Fallout 3 to this day. No one would ever go back on a second playthrough for this. It's legit wasted potential for all the defense I was giving it.
Yeah, the thing that got me interested in the game was seeing there was no magic regeneration, which makes it just like a Morrowind, which makes it good.
Yeah, I didn't like the tonal shift from the first initial trailer. The first one made it seem like it was going to be like a dark and gritty fantasy game, and then we got like that pink, purple, blue crap that came out when the game was revealed. I'm like, you just turned me off completely.
Well, and
IoT
there was like
$2. Thank you.
yeah.
First super chat of the night. Let's go, people. Let's go.
Sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Show out. Y'all better show out, Bigot Army. All right. Or
Let's
I'm
go,
gonna
Bigot
send
Army.
you
Maybe they
all.
show up if you were on camera showing that that beautiful hair.
I could. My hair is drying right now.
Oh, go on. I'm gonna play this. This is a longer clip. This is a nice one. You guys like? This is also a commercial.
What would you say if I told you I was mentally retarded? Will you believe me?
She's so
Will
hot.
you turn away?
Oh, God.
She's the hottest
There are
retard.
6 million mental retarded Americans who need to be helped, who can't be helped. Who's helping? The ARC, the Association for Retarded Citizens. They helped me. Yeah, I am mentally retarded. Build the ARC. When you give help, you give hope.
Hey,
And yet
man.
she still had more life behind her eyes than Rachel Dratch. Like,
Hey, if she's down, I'm down.
you mean if she's down, you're down.
Okay. About like ass cancer. Super Tia. What's up, KC Vampire, Sebrew, Nacho Ninja? What is up? So, because if you're here on Raid, why don't you subscribe, hit the bell, and subscribe to these people who are on the panel. Cassie's gone for the night. She's gone. IJP, his link is not in the description at all, so don't subscribe to him. But definitely hit up Kaida and Leon.
Definitely subscribe to me. If you I'll give you guys a hint. Since we're on stream, if you guys want to see me get angry at the idea of a black James Bond, you wanna subscribe to my channel because that video is coming out tomorrow.
Oh, give us a hint
on stream.
I can give you a hint. It's not as angry as I wanted it to be. Like right after this stream, I'm gonna record more footage and put it in there because I had more ideas afterwards. But yeah, it's let's just say I think I say the word retarded a lot.
That we've taken back retarded. I like that we've done.
I never stopped. I never
Yeah.
understood where people's like, oh, retarded's back in the zeitgeist. It never went away. I never
Not
stopped.
for me.
No.
Yeah, I never stopped either.
To be fair, none of these slurs ever stopped for me because I live in the Midwest where they were all very still acceptable. It's like, we don't have enough black people for the N-word to be offensive. Most of the kids around here are retarded because they're inbred. Like, it's fine. Like,
Yeah, it never went away. This is the next one to react to. So, guys, tell me what you think about this. And Leon, this might be special for you. I don't know, maybe.
Oh,
yes,
favorite
we can
game
have
series.
some conversations about
Oh,
this.
God, here we go.
Let's go.
Talking about more Resident Evil. Yeah, I
up,
definitely play
Kitty?
these games. Kitty.
All right. I've ranted about this game a lot, so I will give y'all the quick but still passionate version. I will start by saying I don't like being negative. I want this game to be good. However,
With that
so
music.
many goddamn red flags in this trailer. Look, I don't mind that we're getting this character, this daughter of Alyssa Ashcroft, Grace Ashcroft here. All right, fair enough, whatever. But this is a character that nobody fucking like her mother, no one knew about because she was in 2 games that no one even knows that they're actually canon because Capcom's been very nebulous about it. So most people don't know the history, don't know who she's related to. I'm one of like 12 people that ever played the original game she's based on. They're going back to Raccoon City. Yippee-ki-yay. To me, that seems like key jingling member berries. Like, you trying to tell me that there's actually remnants of Raccoon City and we're just now miraculously seeing it for the first time in almost 30 years real life and 30 years in terms of the game's storyline. I also don't particularly care for the RE engine for Resident Evil games because it's so photorealistic. It actually, in my opinion, takes away a lot of the horror because so much of the horror was like what was left up to your imagination and stuff in the originals. So between the member berries, the changes to the lore, the engine being too sleek and shiny, there's a lot to worry about if you're like a OG RE fan. However, Resident Evil has been hitting its stride amongst these new fans nowadays that have never played the old ones on the PS1, GameCube, stuff like that, and so they don't really know how much we've lost. And to them, it's just like, oh, this is similar to insert other generic modern horror games. So I want this to be good. I want to like this. I am very worried about this. I exactly agreed, Niet. Agreed. Raccoon City should have been obliterated. There shouldn't be any standing structures left, which, by the way, the lore alludes to. I guess it doesn't outright say it, but it absolutely alludes to the fact, like, Raccoon was no more, stuff like that. So, yes, there's just so much inconsistencies that seem like they're just throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks. But there's also good shit in the trailer, so we'll see. Even if this game sucks, I'm gonna buy it day one. Probably some sort of deluxe edition because this is the one franchise I'll do that for. And then I will give everybody a very lengthy, detailed review on the good, the bad, and the ugly.
What's up, Adega? So let's take a look at the trailer here for that then. I want to get you to tell me what you're concerned about because I'm interested in this game. I know that you love this series, and I've been watching you.
I do. Play this. It's my favorite video game series of all time.
Mine
play
too.
These games and fail hard. You're a Kaida, really?
No, I've never played a single Resident Evil.
Kaida's lying. He's lying.
I was gonna say.
Oh, so what up, Nick? How you doing, homie? Took you long.
Nick,
I'm doing fan-fucking-tastic. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah, you
Zach
are, Mr.
knows
Good
why.
News, Gary.
Yes, sir.
I got good news. June is my fucking month, all right? Not the gays.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, Mental Health Awareness Month, and your mental health just shot to 10, homie. Imagine
Exactly.
that.
Let's go. Share it.
What
Tell
about
us.
you
Tell
when
the
I grow
world.
Well, yeah, it was my birthday. It was a big birthday monument. And then I'm fucking employed again.
Nice.
Yeah, the job
Yeah,
market was
hell yeah.
was absolutely trash. I know people out there know exactly what I'm talking about. I just landed a huge gig. I know I am wearing sleeves, but because
Oh man.
the Florida Panthers are back-to-back
Back-to-back.
champions, baby. Back-to-back champions. Not Edmonton. The Florida Panthers are back-to-back champions, baby. Let's go.
Fuck, dude. You I mean, there was never really doubt, right? First time. Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no, I had no doubt. I had no doubt. I knew they were going to run it back. Edmonton they didn't have it. I feel bad for McDavid though. I do.
He needs a cup. He deserves a
He
cup.
does.
I mean, you got to earn the cup still. But that, like, I was watching those games. I think I watched the series too. Obviously, I'm in Canada. I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
But the Oilers won in overtime. They won a comeback that they should have never happened, and in OT. And the Panthers blew them out when they won. So, like, you knew Game 6. I thought we're losing our audience here for sure. But 4 and 5, I thought we'd flip the results, and 6 would be still Panthers win, and that ended up happening. But just yay sports ball or puck, sports puck.
I know. Okay.
Yeah. Megatons. Okay. All right. So let's watch this. I want to watch this trailer. And Kaida, what is your favorite game franchise?
I've said this multiple times. It's one that is currently being I can't say that word on stream, but it's being what's the word? Violently touched
Anally raped?
without consent by Microsoft, and that is Halo.
Yeah, Halo for sure.
Yeah, so I don't really have a favorite gaming franchise at the moment.
Oof, that's a rough one.
Very rough.
Yeah,
like they're doing Halo.
That one hurts.
No lube.
I was about to say no lube.
No consent. So
Leon.
they're filling every single hole with Halo.
Dude.
Mad aggressive with it. So yeah.
No lube, and they're even telling you like it.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're trying to give me Black History Month skins. Try to get me back, and it's not working.
Nice.
Did they make up it like for you? Did it make up a little bit that the show was so amazing on this series?
That the show was almost my 13th reason why, to be honest.
That good, huh?
Oh my god. Master Cheeks banging the enemy.
Master Cheeks. What a pivotal moment in that show.
Dude.
God, so great. He's a fucking traitor.
Is he banging an alien in that show?
She's a part. What was she? She was like a Covenant.
Yeah, she was part Covenant.
Yeah.
I don't even know who that bitch was.
She wasn't fully human. Like she wasn't from Earth, essentially.
She had nothing to do with the lore. She was just there because they want Master Chief to have sex.
She was a made up character, not from the lore or source material by any means.
Yes. Brand new. And then he took his helmet off. Like how long into the first episode?
Almost the whole show.
Yeah.
Like the first episode, he had his helmet on, like into the last 5 minutes, and then after that, he always had his fucking helmet off.
Yep.
And he's over there whining like a baby back. Stop giving me Zach. Stop getting me mad.
No, man.
Did
you like how
man
bad
thinking
bitch.
about Halo?
Dude, the helmet stuff was good though, because like I want to see his expressions, and it's important that we get to see the actor do that, don't you think? And like that's why we had to do it, because how would you know what he's feeling if you can't see all of his expressions and then the rest of his body too? You have to show his face. Why not show the rest of him? And what I liked though is like when he's about to go into combat, he would then take his helmet off, and I thought that was like the best part of it. Like he's really
it's very tactical.
Yes, trolling hard everyone at that point. Like,
yeah, man, that's really gonna scare those aliens when you look them dead in the eyes, and not your badass helmet that you're wearing.
That's right. Yeah, and that's like I might go into space here in a few seconds, so I definitely don't need this. Yeah, Halo show.
What logic?
I only got 3 episodes in, and that was it. And I didn't like any of them, so
I watched the whole thing.
I bailed.
Watch the whole thing.
This here one more time. Pouty gonna need him. Yeah, Pouty's being good in the chat with Leon. So just holding back a little bit. Peaks.
God. And then you were reminding me at the beginning of season 2, they fucking bamboozled us because they gave us a cool scene with him with his helmet on the whole first episode, and he's going up against the Covenant and fog and stuff, and it's wait, we might be getting back to it. And then next episode, hey, these Spartans are gay.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was a second season.
Oh man, I didn't watch the second season. Did you? Was it a full season?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was a full season.
When did that
10
come
episodes, I think. Or is it
Last
8?
year.
Damn.
What happened to? Oh, here the perfect. Let's do this.
Canceled.
We'll talk about. Let's go right into depth because you like this so much. What happened to the chick with the bangs?
She disappeared for the end. No. She showed back up in the second season, barely. She took down 3 grown men.
That's right.
By herself. Throughout. Oh God, I'm having flashbacks.
Wait, did they race? I forgot. Did they race swapped Commander Keys, right?
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, that's right.
Miranda Keys.
Yep.
Commander Keys and Miranda Keys. Yes.
Yep.
They race swapped them. They're niggas now.
Leon agrees with that statement.
Exactly.
There we go.
Oh wow! Thanks. That's something else I get to add to my video. I forgot all about fucking Commander Keys. And Miranda,
So did I.
Miranda Keys is a good character. Why would you make her black? You don't have to do that.
She was.
Yeah, what the fuck is the hair? So, but you have to like admit though that she helped him develop as a character because she would tell him how to do everything, right? And so otherwise, without her, he would have no concept, Master Chief, of how to do anything. But she was always there to give him advice. Like I thought was fantastic character work, don't you think?
Oh yeah, it was great.
That
Great
sounds pretty
character.
good.
Thanks.
It was awesome. It was awesome watching this weird Asian chick out of nowhere, just bully around the Master Chief, the pinnacle of masculinity and humanity.
That haircut definitely says like I'm gonna be a dad. Pretty much.
At like
12.
Yeah.
That's it.
What was her name? I forgot her name.
Dude, I'm trying to remember her name.
I forgot her name. It's something stupid. And then once I remember her name, I'm gonna remember everything. I don't want to look it up because I'm scared.
I think it's Asiano.
Fuck, man, what's her name? Somebody in the chat knows her name.
I definitely tried my best to remove and delete everything I watched from these 2 seasons. Like I forgot that Commander Keys was black.
Kwani.
Yes.
Kwani.
That's a good name. Kwani. We can't have nice things. No.
Fuck.
Yeah.
She was so stupid. And you want to know what's crazier? What's crazier is in canon of this show, Master Chief is dead. I forgot all about that. He died at the end of the first season, and then Cortana, took his corpse and used it as a fucking robot.
Yep.
And then at the beginning of the second season, somehow he's alive again because who knows? And
that's right, dude. I forgot about that.
Happened.
Literally defiling his corpse.
Yes. Oh, that's what happened. And then he was crying like a baby. Like he started screaming. He's like, ah! It was so stupid.
That's very compelling, though.
Yeah, it
Kaida,
compelled me to want to jump out of a window.
I don't want to have to white explain you how this works, but what happens is his body was improved by the female energy. And he
that
moved
makes
on to the
sense.
next level, right? He leveled. That's how you level up.
Oh yeah,
So-
ovaries are power.
Ovaries are power.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't have balls already, so
Yeah, I don't know what's a better or a worse time, putting your nuts in an actual nutcracker or watching the show and thinking that it's good.
This was a different level of pain, dude.
Like, I feel like for franchises that were ruined the most and then like ongoing, it's like, simultaneously, between this and Rings of Power, like for me, it was twice the pain, twice the punishment.
It was terrible, dude.
It was awful.
Just getting freaking beat over the head with terrible products from your favorite things. Like, God, this show was so dumb. This Asian or Indian bitch didn't do anything.
She was worthless. She served no purpose to the entire show.
No, there was a character in season 2 that was actually intriguing. Hold on, what was his name? It was a dude from Game of Thrones, the dude that played Ramsay Bolton.
Oh yeah.
He was in this show, and
good actor.
Yeah, he was doing his best. Like when he was on screen, it's like, oh,
he tried.
Things are happening. It's stupid, yes, but things are happening. And then no. Go back up to Soren. Go back up. Go back up.
That's your boy.
Soren
this
06.
Motherfucker. This dumb character who has no business being in this show. And look, Bokeem is a good actor, okay? He's a good actor.
Yeah.
I've seen him in other things. He's great.
Yeah.
In this show, he was absolutely terrible. Okay? He was a former Spartan child soldier that got away, and now he has a wife and kid on a what planet was it? It's like some kind of fucking slave planet or whatever.
Yes.
I don't even know what his
the mining facility, right?
Yeah, it was so dumb.
That's very Halo.
Yep. Let's put former Spartans and slave mining planets.
Yeah,
That's
let's talk
Halo.
about our feelings and our relationship and my child. Oh, get out of here.
Kaida, do you feel seen?
No.
Do you feel represented?
Fuck this, man.
This is for you.
Would you feel seen if they put a do-rag on him?
Well, you know what? That probably would have changed things.
But also, like, the fact that they put him 6'6", like, to 66, I don't know if that's just sort of foreboding or what. Like, is it like a bad omen? I don't know. Like, let's make the black guy
made-up character.
He is. He's not canon by any means.
Like all the other characters in this show. And this right here was just like, I don't understand. You have the entire Halo universe. You could look up on Google what's happening on Halo.
Yep.
And you still fuck it up. I don't understand.
Do the rings ever come up?
Once.
Yeah.
In the
one
last
time.
episode.
Yep.
No, the last episode.
In the last episode, they land on the Halo ring. Him and the fake Arbiter have a 1v1, and the show ends.
Because we know
that's very Halo.
Because
it's true.
Master Chief didn't even know of the Arbiter until what, game 2, right?
Yeah.
So
no, obviously they had a 1v1 before that. We just never saw it.
So he had amnesia when he kind of went into cryostasis. So we as players didn't know that beforehand. So
Good night, Ryu. Welcome, Molly.
I kind of want to play Halo.
Okay, guys. So before we move on from this, I want to ask the chat to do this with us too, please. So, guys on the panel, I want you to close your eyes and imagine an admiral. What would an admiral look like?
Older white male with salt and pepper hair, maybe a nice trimmed goatee.
Yeah, maybe an older, bald black gentleman with the
Harrison Ford
with a mustache,
Ford,
thick mustache. A guy that looks like Morgan Freeman in the 90s.
Oh. Right. Like
white.
Or Bruce Willis.
Okay.
And Painter.
This is all I can see. Is this His unit. What an absolute boss.
She definitely
That's
looks
what
like
that
she
was in my
commands
head,
legions.
dude. I saw that in my head when I closed
Right?
my eyes.
Yes. Admiral
Is she-
Margaret. The
I
one
don't know,
She's
it's
from
like
Great
all-
Britain.
Yeah, it looks good.
How do you pronounce that last name? Parangoski?
Pregnancy, I think.
Yeah. Pregnancy.
I think that's how you say that. That gut, though. Yeah.
Parangotsky?
Earned it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Parangotsky?
I like pregnancy.
Press 1 for English. Press 2 for Spanish, please.
Katie?
Oh my god. This was like it
This is the best part of the show, obviously.
This was the autistic one.
Yeah. This is awesome. This is the TISM Spartan.
Yeah, she took her inhibitor chip out, or
Yeah.
not inhibitor chip. God dang, I'm thinking about Star Wars. But she took her. Well, isn't it an
It's-
inhibitor chip?
I mean, essentially, yeah.
Yeah, she took her chip out because she wanted to feel things.
Yeah, think and feel for herself. If I remember correctly.
To feel things.
Nick,
And,
quickly,
she had
give me
pink hair. She dyed her hair
Yeah.
pink because character.
That's how you do characters. You just dye your hair.
Yep.
That's it. Nick, of these three now, let's do a fuck, marry, kill of the two chicks and the dead alien. What are you gonna do?
Well, the dead
Mind
alien's
you, you
already
can't
dead.
Exactly. You can't kill the dead alien.
Yeah, so
It's a trap.
But you can re-kill it.
right. Yeah. I mean, if it comes back alive through reanimation, you could probably kill it again. I'm gonna probably marry the chick who, on the side there. She seems like she kind of is not autistic, which is kind of
Which
weird
one?
because on the right.
It looks like she can write though, so that's going to be maybe a challenge down the road. But that's up to you, dude. That's your choice.
Yeah, this is a tough call. I mean,
You can warm it up if you want to.
right?
You know,
like,
what else crazy? You would never be able to guess who the character on the right is.
No.
I don't remember. Her
That's
actually.
Miranda Keys.
That's right.
Yeah, I never would have guessed.
So
that.
then as a white man, if I'm gonna date a black girl, is like Commander Key's gonna get after me or something like that, or what? Like
he's probably into it.
Oh, maybe he
Protect her just like the daughter he left behind.
protect her just like Master Cheeks. Okay, got it.
It's gonna have to take the.
But is it like a euphemism? Like I take my helmet off, like so I don't wrap up it basically. Like is that
right?
So I, going in raw in your daughter.
The
Is that
only
kind
way
of
to do it.
If he's okay with that,
dummy
then
mommy in the Spartan outfit though.
I'd
Oh
kill
my
her
God.
though. I wouldn't fuck or marry that.
Fucking Quan.
Wasn't that the one with Downs though?
No.
No, Asians' eyes are just kind of like that, buddy.
I'm giving you all 38 seconds, no more, no less, with this one. That's all you're gonna get.
That is her name, Piranha. Juan Habo.
Even her real name looks
Boo.
fake.
What a name.
Yaren Ha. It's like Yavin 4.
Yeah.
I love it when my last name is also the sound people make when they make fun of me.
No, I'm not calling your name Yaren.
Urine.
Urine. It sounds like urine.
It does.
Urine.
Master Chief Petty Officer John 117.
That's John Halo right there.
There he is.
Isn't
Johnny
it weird?
Halo.
Isn't it weird that a lot of people that have their first name like Pablo are like kind of just complete morons?
Johnny Rings.
I feel attacked right now.
Johnny Rings. Stupid name for a
Sorry if anyone in the chat has a name Pablo, but
I'm not sorry.
Pablo Hidalgo.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Pablo Schreiber is actually the more based Pablo, I would say, of the three. That we're
Yeah.
thinking of right now. He was in 13 Hours, the Benghazi.
Yeah.
He was
He was
pretty
also
badass
in The
that.
Wire back in the day.
Yeah, he was.
Was he?
Yeah, he was in good stuff. And then I think he just kind of got mixed in with the raw crowd of Hollywood, and they're like, "We're gonna be woke here." And then Halo. How do you feel?
Yeah.
Sure, I need a job.
He was in the other 50 Cent movie too, which isn't half bad actually. The one with the robbers with Ice Cube's son. Den of Thieves.
Yes.
Oh,
that was not half
that's
bad.
good. That's not bad. Not bad.
It's not half bad. But now he's Johnny Rings.
Now he's Johnny Rings. So in the chat, someone brought it up earlier. I think it was Until Dawn or Unto Dawn. I think it was I don't know if it was a fan made film or what for Halo, but it was actually much better than anything I saw on that series. I mean, effects aside, it was the way to do it. It was.
There was a Halo movie that was being worked on back in the day by Neil Blomkamp, I think his name.
Blomkamp. Yep.
And there was like a 10 or 11 minute little teaser that he put out, and it is leagues better than that show. This
was before. I think this was before he did District 9.
Yeah, it was right before District 9.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that. It was right before District 9. And I remember watching it. I'm like, God, I can't wait for this fucking movie to come out.
Dude,
and it never came out.
We could have had Glory on our hands.
God, it's so good. It's such a good little teaser. Then they have the needler that's like with these big needles going through the warthogs. It's like, oh man.
And I know, like, if you watch it now, it's probably like not the best, but like I still would consider watching that over the Halo show. Period. But for the time when it came out, like, I mean, it was amazing. Like I remember the Halo community online was just like, we'd talk about it all the time. That's what we wanted. We wanted to see that. And then obviously look how good District 9 was. I mean, like, we could have had that level of a Halo film from Blomkamp and got shafted.
So
no lube.
I found what I was talking about here. It's called Forward Until Dawn.
Yes. Oh yeah. That was a little mini series.
Yeah, it's like a web series or whatever.
Yeah,
an hour and a half long. But that was actually, I thought it was a good take on Halo. Good way to do it. Not focus on Master Chief right away. You know, get some ground level stuff going
on. Didn't this have this had the dude that would be in Halo 5, I think. Mike Coulter. I forget what his character's name. In the
another good actor, by the way.
Yeah, really good actor. Good. You should watch what's that show he's on? It's like some demon ass show. It's fucking good.
Oh, not Luther. That's
Evil.
What was it called?
Evil.
Yeah.
Decent, really good.
Yeah.
Forward Until Dawn was all right.
Yeah, just I mean, for a web series compared to what they did with the television series, The Reach was also good. I haven't seen that.
Nothing will ever be better than the Halo ODST trailers that dropped back in the day.
That's funny you say that, because that's also the best Star Wars we've seen in forever is the trailers for the online games. Like some of that stuff is badass.
Oh yeah, the Knights of the Old Republic
Old
cinematic.
Republic.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
And those were mocapped as well. So like actual people did those stunts and that choreography, which is leagues better than anything Disney has ever done with any lightsaber combat.
Yep.
And they got me. I thought,
they did.
That's what the game. I'm like, oh, that's what the game looks
I did
like.
that too.
All right. And then I went and downloaded. I'm like, what is this? What is this shit? Looks like DC Universe Online. What are we doing here?
This one is getting some people are talking about Borderlands 4. I'll get a graphic up for it, but so what's up with Borderlands? Why is Borderlands 4 a story right now?
God, don't make me get
overpriced for one.
Borderlands 4 is a story because oh my goodness, I'm blanking on his name, the lead developer of Gearbox. Thank you, Randy Pitchford. Basically was like, oh, real fans will pay $80 for our game, and was like, being a complete douche nozzle. And then the pre-orders drop on Steam, and lo and behold, it's only $70. So is it damage control? Was he talking shit to make it look? And then people are like, oh, well, they've met us halfway. Now it's 70. We'll buy it. But also the Ultimate Deluxe Edition is like $180 fucking dollars. Something
it's
insane.
It's $130
at it again.
It's $130 for the Super Deluxe Edition. But you want to know what's crazier?
Yeah.
The collector's edition is $150, right? You get a little statue, you get like some key cards for the gold chest that they have, you get keychains and all that other shit, and you still have to pay for the game.
Shut the fuck up.
You still have to pay for the game. And not only do you have to pay for the game, you still, even if you buy the base, even though you bought the deluxe edition, it doesn't give you the season pass or whatever pass they're gonna have for the DLC.
No way.
If you buy the deluxe edition and then like, oh, I got the collectors, you're like, oh, I got the collectors, I can just buy the base game. You're still not gonna get all the content unless you get the deluxe edition. But then even if you buy the deluxe edition, you're still not getting all the content because you need the super deluxe edition in order to get everything, in order to get the 4 maps, the 2 new characters that they're going to have, the 2 new playable areas. You still have to spend money on the super deluxe edition to get everything.
And then still buy the game?
Yeah, you're gonna have to spend. So you're gonna have to spend if you want everything, you're gonna have to spend $130. Period. But if you buy the collectors, which is $150, you still have to buy the game, which is crazy.
Okay.
And then what makes this worse is this is content that they already worked on.
Oh yeah.
And that is already ready to go because they already have the 2 characters in the game. Like first you can see the 2 characters that they're supposed to have coming out, and they have an exact number of the maps, an exact number of the vault cards or whatever, and the weapon skins. They know what the concept is that they're putting out because they already fucking have it. So that means they're just cutting it back for extra money, which is bullshit.
Are you a Borderlands fan, Kaida?
I love Borderlands 2. It was one of my favorite looter shooters. Borderlands 2 was my shit. Borderlands 3, not so much, but I like Borderlands 2. It was great, man. Handsome Jack is one of the best video game antagonists ever.
Yep.
Handsome Jack is amazing. Even Claptrap wasn't annoying in that game. He got annoying in 3 though, very quickly.
I never
very quickly. Money back from the movie? They're trying to like bend you over to get that money back from the movie that lost so much.
God, I forgot about that movie.
Dude,
that
it even looks like for
last year.
The different posters, like they're even taking colors away. So like the more money you spend, like the less flashy it gets. Yeah.
But no, it's
they're marketing.
Gold, you see?
Fuck, dude, yeah. Oh yeah, it's gold here, but others they don't mind just plain white. It's gonna be fine. Gilded glory packs. All this stuff sounds so fucking gay.
Sounds gay as shit.
Ornate order pack bundle. If you buy this stuff, you should people should know that you're the kind of a mark who bought these. Like
there are people under the announcement tweet. There are people that are like, "Oh, secured. Oh, I can't wait," and they're showing their pre-order bonuses and wherever. And I'm just
listen, if they have that kind of money, God bless them.
Yeah,
true.
If you got that kind of money and you're spending it on a super deluxe edition, you're a fucking retard.
Yeah.
Or they have a lot of money. Those are the only 2 options.
Even if I had money to spend like that, I'm not spending that on this shit.
Those 2 things aren't mutually exclusive. Yeah.
I'd rather just gamble it away for nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I could do with $130?
Literally anything else.
Anything else. Yeah.
Anything else.
Anything else.
That's a couple of blowjobs at least, right?
They're one good one.
It's at least it's a one really good one.
Yeah. Would you rather have one good one or 2 decent ones?
One good one.
Are the 2 spaced out or on the same day?
You know what? I'll leave that up to you.
Because if it's 2 good ones spaced out, then that's all right. But
the canvas back. Yeah. Hookers and blow. I mean, yeah. So what this does for me, though, when I see these packages, it tells me you're gonna have to just steal the game.
Yes, that's what people are gonna do.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
just out of spite from this.
You're not even going to be able to do that because it comes with the Nouveau and
they'll figure it out.
Yeah, it comes with all the little anti-piracy things in its base game that's supposed to fuck up your PC. Comes with all that.
It might, but with De Nouveau, what might happen is we might be the only people who get to play it because you pirated it, because the actual game is fucked because of their copy protection system.
Yeah.
I remember buying a de novo game previously, and I had to use a cracked version of the EXE to launch it because the actual one with the game just would fuck right up every time. Yeah,
Damn.
allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. In theory,
Allegedly.
on Tim's channel, not here.
Yes, not here. Not here.
All footage is on Tim's channel.
Yeah, it's all Tim, all the time. We'll take a look at this. Is so this is the Neil Blomkamp thing, huh?
Oh man, I haven't seen this in like a decade.
I don't know if I've ever seen this before.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
I feel like I'm in Hackers.
Right.
Okay, yes, I have seen this. That's Amazon.
50 cal.
It's Amazon.
That's the chick.
That's Swan.
Swan.
Fucking Pelican.
All right, Marines.
Whoosh. Wait, out.
Oh, that pistol, man.
Kaida, does this make you want to rejoin?
Oh man, this is where it
Going back
starts.
up?
Hell yeah, dude.
10 meters! Go, go, go! Watch the boots, Alpha team. Bingo! Got it!
Yeah, I was about to say, watch the kneeler shots when they come in.
Okay, do we know the pronouns of all these characters? though?
Yeah, why do they have their helmets on?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Why aren't they crying right now? I'm not
Yeah,
understanding.
I can't empathize with them at all. Can't connect with them.
Yeah, they're not referring to themselves as they, them.
That's right. They have PTSD, pre-traumatic stress disorder. So they have had nothing bad happen yet. but they're-
Yeah, this isn't ODST, it's PTSD.
That's right. Yeah, we're about to get sad.
Why aren't they
Yeah.
banging the elites?
Package retreat!
What?
Why aren't they banging the elites?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they have a hole. That hole's there for something. Might as well put something in it.
Roger that, Team 2. Warthog inbound.
Sure, let's get it done. That better not be a Tesla.
Sure looks like it.
It's leftist going to burn it. Let's go. What's up, James Spider? No one has done a teabag in this. That's true. It's not
Yeah.
real. What's up, Sherry? Thanks for coming. I don't know who to sleep with. I don't know who they would sleep with either. That's the thing, is we need to really know who, if you could. who
Well,
you
there
would
are
sleep
Well,
with.
they're
bullets out there on
Spartans,
the
so if
field.
history speaks true, they sleep with each other.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. It all comes
These
back
are
to
ODST shock troopers, all right, or drop troopers. I'm sorry. Get it correct.
drop troopers. Yeah.
The fucker
Fighting
had
is
to
bad.
correct my witty joke with his fucking nerd lore.
Drop your panties, troopers.
Drop the panty troopers. It's so stupid.
This is one letter away from being Halo landfill. That's what I like.
I do like the proto Cybertruck though.
Yeah, it's all pretty badass. This is great, actually.
I don't even think Master Chief shows up in this. I think it's straight Marines.
Yeah, it's all Marines. ODST, like.
Rival Kilos moving west.
Was this like a proof of concept that Neil did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was the proof of concept that he had sent.
This was with Weta as well. Like,
yeah,
Weta that worked on Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
So
it was great.
I mean,
there's not a single shower scene in this. Like, how can I even watch?
Yeah.
They haven't stopped to say violence is bad.
Yeah.
Yet.
I don't know. I don't know who these people are.
I'm hit. Fuck it up.
There's blood. There's death.
Come in. We're not gonna make it in time. Nearest medic is Sector 6. Deviate from original course. Move to Sector 6. Master Chief's re-entry is minutes away. Okay, got it. Proceed with caution. They're under heavy fire.
That spike grenade. Oh,
yeah, dude,
that was cool.
So good.
You need to get that laser on the chief.
Oh, the chief?
Yeah, so Master Chief is coming in, right? I think this was
so they did say earlier Master Chief is inbound, right?
I think the proof was this was supposed to be right before Halo 3. Like, you know, at the end of Halo 2, you jump on the ship and then, you go through the port. This is supposed to be right before he re-enters right above the sky for 3. Or is that 2? Is that 2 where he re-enters, or is that 3?
That's 3.
Has to be 3. Bro, I'm mixing them up.
Let me down. Can you do your job? Yeah.
Suspiciously white.
Hey, what's the situation? Almost out of ammo, sir. We have to pull back. Negative. We need to hold him off until Master Chief breaks through. I'll go around and pin him down.
Once again, it's ma'am.
Listen to the sniper sound.
Oh, it's perfect.
Ripped it right out the fucking game.
Brutal.
He's not going home with shit.
Hold still.
No, leave him in.
Yeah, leave it in. Yeah, you're right. In the first episode of the series, there was this big fight scene people thought was so amazing. And like, it wasn't awful, but they had a truck-mounted minigun that was ineffective against them completely. Just did not work, bounced off their armor, no big deal. And then like Master Chief shows up and he uses the same gun.
Yeah, and then it works.
Yeah. And it works perfectly. It's nothing else is different about it.
Shot it better.
Fuck. Yeah, yes. His trigger pull was much harder.
God.
Target acquired. That's it. We got him. Recovery team has his coordinates.
Okay, so yeah, it was Halo 3.
Yep.
Because you
This is before
crash
3?
down in the forest, and then they go and get you.
Yep.
Female medic, yeah,
I remember that
sexist.
first level.
Yeah, that's it. She's a
God,
she's a nurse. She's a nurse, not a medic. Come on.
Elakar, you
This
need
is the
more
worst thing
taste.
I've ever seen in my life. Okay.
You need better taste.
The worst thing? You've seen some pretty good things then, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
Share with
exclusively.
us. What should we be seeing? Looks like a lame paintball course. It probably was a paintball course.
It probably was.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah, why not?
Still
And-
10
and yet-
times better than the Halo show.
And yet still better than the Halo show from Paramount. That spanker. Dude.
That was awesome.
Come on now.
Yeah.
What could have been?
What
could have been?
We were robbed.
What could have
like,
been?
Like LA Riot, BLM robbed.
Robbed. We never even got the
We
sequel
were
to
looted.
District 9.
I know.
But people talk about looting like that, like it's a horrible thing. All you see is the video of people stealing from stores. But what you don't see, and this is what Hassan says, is the redistribution of that wealth in the communities after. They never show you that part.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they never show you the dude selling it on the corner. You know, they never show that.
Oh,
Share
they
the
don't-
load.
so they don't give it away for free after they steal it?
Do they
What?
charge?
They-
Do they upcharge it? Like, so they make a profit, right? Because they pay for
Never.
it, right? Like, so they go back and be like, "Hey, I stole $800 like something or other," and they go back and be like, "Well, let me try and double that." So, no,
Thanks, Hassan.
Hassan,
This
yeah.
is so much
locally.
knowledge.
I feel like I just have a lot of misinformation here from Hassan.
Redistribution of wealth. That's how it's done. All right. So we're gonna wrap this show up. But first, I want to know from Kaida, what are you playing now? What's one game you're looking forward to?
Right now, the game that has me like by the fucking balls is Dune Awakening, bro. Has me,
Yeah?
dude. It's just hold on, let me check Steam. Let me see how many hours I have in the Dune Awakening.
My dude's on there every time I go on Steam. I'm like, "Where's Kaida?" Doing
I have
Awakening. All right.
105 hours into Dune Awakening right now. It is really fucking fun.
I gotta get
Like,
in
it's-
this then.
It's a perfect mix of the survival craft mechanic with the MMO. It's like really good mix, and plus it's Dune, and I love Dune, so I've just been enjoying it so much. And the game that I'm looking forward to the most this year, let me see, where's my wish list? There's a few that Kingmakers is the one I'm looking forward to the most. It's where you're a soldier from the future and you get sent back in time to medieval times with a bunch of guns, tanks, and you get to, have your own army, and then you get to battle it out in the medieval times. It looks so fucking cool.
Oh, fuck, that's
what I'm looking forward
badass.
to. I can't wait for that game. I
think it's
can't.
PC only though, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So console players.
Kingmakers. Well, I see
Sorry.
it- Sorry. I do see it on PS5 here, looks like, but I don't know if that's for real what's happening with it.
For which one, Dune or Kingmakers?
Kingmakers.
If it does drop on bro, you're gonna have to get it.
Hmm.
That's one of my most anticipated this year, Kingmakers, and also Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert.
Wait, which one's Crimson Desert? Oh, that's from the same people who made Black Desert, right? BDO?
Yeah.
Yes.
They've been working on that since 2019.
Yeah, so like 2018, 2019, right?
Yeah, for a long time.
I put like 600 hours into BDO, so
yeah, dude. I can't
put
wait.
some time into it.
Can't wait. There's a bunch of never black pill, everyone. Never black pill. There are good games coming. There are good games coming. So yeah, I'm looking forward to things. I like things. People think I don't like things. I like things.
That's one of the things I do want to touch on before we go. Is like the idea that those of us that made videos about stuff like this is like you realize that we don't want shit to suck. We want it to be good, and there is a lot of good. I actually think the state of gaming in 2025 is in a really good place.
Yeah,
at least for indies and AA and stuff like that. And yeah, like it's very. I think we're on the right path. I know there's people throwing a fit about things like, $80 Nintendo games. Like, all right, there's a conversation to be had there. But in general, we talk about this sort of shit because we actually do love the medium, we do love the hobby, and want it to be good.
Thank you, BCL, $2. Life of Chuck, best film of the year. I'll give you a quick.
I heard.
Is that the one with Mark Hamill in it?
No, yeah, it's the one with Mark Hamill, Tom Hiddleston. I saw the trailer before Mission Impossible Trash Reckoning. But it looked decent.
Black Desert Online.
Yeah, that's an OG game.
Yeah.
OG.
So Leon, what do you got? What are you playing right now? What are you looking forward to?
Playing a lot of Schedule 1. In fact, I will be streaming that in about 45 minutes, give or take. I'm going to be doing a Schedule 1 stream because I'm just addicted to growing my narcotics empire. So it's gonna. Oh my god! Again, indie games where it's at. And as far as what I'm looking forward to, it's called Ground Zero. It's a game that's coming out, but it's made to look like an old PS1 game. It's styled after like OG Resident Evil. Imagine you got some female super soldier that looks like Cammy from Street Fighter, ass hanging out and everything, and you're running through like fixed camera angles, the whole nine. It looks like an OG Resident Evil game. Just you this hot chick with a fucking machine gun and whatnot going through a survival horror scenario. And it's the sort of throwback to the PS1 era that I'm all over. So Ground Zero is absolutely my most anticipated game right now.
Okay, but Leon, that's a strong female character. You hate those.
I know. What can I do? I guess I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm in fact, when 2028 rolls around, I might be voting Tim Walz if this game has anything to do with it.
Whoa.
Fuck, that's right. Okay. Big steps from Leon. That therapy is working. So that's great. RJP, Tim's expert. What do you play right now?
I've been playing a lot of RoboCop Rogue City. I'm working on a video on it right now. It's a very gory game. It's a cheaper game, but it kind of actually like helps it a bit.
Yeah, it's like $30.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap. I don't even think it's 30. I think it's like 20, 25 or something like that. It's really cheap.
I gotta try that one. I've heard it. It's been recommended quite a bit. People seem to love it.
Really fun.
Yeah,
game.
And its sequel comes out next month, so that's why I was playing it.
And what are you looking forward to?
In terms of looking forward to, it's a game called The Mouse, PI for Hire. Basically,
it looks so good.
Yeah, it looks super good. It's basically Cuphead's art style, but a first-person shooter. It looks really cool.
Yeah, that's very high on my list as well.
I missed that one. Nick, what about you? What are you playing right now? I know I've watched you play the games, but what else? And what are you looking forward to? What's coming up?
Yeah, I mean, still playing Helldivers 2, as we all know. The fight for democracy never stops, never quit. The battle against tyranny from other aliens. You can use that sort of definition as you want. But yeah, as Kaida said, I've injected the spice into my veins in Dune Awakening. And I mean, I would definitely recommend it as well. Anyone who loves the whole universe of Dune, it doesn't necessarily follow like the movies. So if you didn't like the movies,
are you implying anything right now, buddy?
No. I mean, I know you felt indifferent about it, but just for
oh no. I mean, I fucking hate the second film.
Yeah, but I mean, like in terms of just like the things that the universe has, like with like the Shai Hulud looks different. Not like it does in the movies.
Well, they do have it. They do have them.
Do they have it?
Yeah, he's in the deep desert. I saw
him okay. So I haven't gotten Endgame yet. So, but like I mean, in terms of just like scavenging, just sort of like exploring on your own in different parts of Arrakis, deciding like which house you want to represent. Is pretty cool. I mean, there is a story element that's built into the game that I'm still going through with myself, and like there's I think the game does a good job in going through like the journey itself, and like kind of introducing you to different areas of Dune, like the Dune universe, which is pretty good. So I mean, I would definitely recommend trying it out. Aside from that, I will plan on gooning it up big time soon on Stellar Blade. Might stream that as well. Don't know quite yet, but a game that I'm looking forward to, which I am going to echo Kaida's in Crimson Desert, but I'm going to also say this: I'm looking forward to Arc Raiders.
Oh yeah, dude.
Arc Raiders is going to be an amazing extraction adventure shooter game. To me, feels very much like a better version of an exploration type Fallout environment. So it's like got that. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
The gameplay looks solid.
I tried real hard to get into the closed beta that recently happened. Couldn't get into it in time, unfortunately, but watched a good deal of it from streaming on different people, and man, like I just from watching it, I'm like, this is definitely up my alley. So it's multiplayer too, so it's not like it's gonna be by yourself. So it's gonna be fun to go in with a group of people and just try to survive. Yeah, it'll be fun. I think it comes out in October, if I remember correctly.
Oh, and real quick, another thing to look forward to, because they made the right decision, is the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 remakes, because Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 is one of the best games of all time, like truly one of my favorite games ever. 3 and 4 weren't quite as good as 2, but still really love them. However, with the statement that they had removed Bam Margera from the games, like, fucking, I'm not buying it. Like, I find that to be absolute bullshit. And then they have made a decision to listen to fan feedback and actually listen to Tony Hawk, because Tony Hawk himself said put Bam in the fucking game, and they have released screenshots. He has been added in. He is a fully playable character. So honor studios who listen to fans and do the right thing. And so just like we did with Sonic when we made that movie a success because they fix shit, I say we do the same thing for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4.
All right.
Yeah.
EB, I feel you here. That's my same experience with Kingdom Come Deliverance. I really been trying to like it, but the controls are fucking messy, so messy. But Nick, you and I have to talk one day about Total War games, because that's kind of like, I love those games. Those going way back to like Medieval 2 and Kingdoms expansion, and then all the way to the Warhammer games.
Yeah, did you ever play I'm looking at my library right now for the Total War games. Did you play like Rome and Shogun 1, Shogun 2?
Yep.
I loved the Shogun era.
I didn't like the Napoleon one as the one I didn't really play.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't. I know it's the French, not too fond of that.
Yeah, fuck the French. Yeah. So Total War is a game where I will spend the money on it too, and even though I know like it's not going to work right away, if you buy that game day one, you can try to play it if you want to, but I've learned to wait. It's gonna be broken usually, but I know eventually I'm gonna play through it, and I'm the sucker who bought all 3 of the Warhammer games so I could play the combined game. That's me. They get me on that stuff all the time. I'm playing Expedition 33 right now, though. That's for me. So Dawn Walkers looks good, and I'm curious about the 007 game. I'll give that a go when it does come out, and then but that's for me. And then let's go around, say our goodbyes, our outros. Kaida, where can people find you? What's coming up next for you? You have a big video dropping tomorrow, I understand, where you're very angry.
Yes, sub to the channel so you can see me talk about the Black James Bond. You guys should look at that video. I will make sure.
Send them back to the plantation. James Bondage.
Jeez. Yeah, go to my channel. Sub to New Black Street. Please sub to New Black Street. We got some good stuff. We got Epic Mic this week. That's gonna be fun. So look forward to that. And then also, when you go to New Black Street, make sure that you help us get to our next goal because we're trying to go to Dragon Con and do an IRL
nice.
stream. So,
Kitty, you're streaming tonight? Let me know.
I think she is.
Go sub to Khalil Too Short.
yeah.
It was awesome to meet you in person, dude. That was great. Thanks for coming on tonight. I very much appreciate it. I appreciate your time. I know you're a busy guy, and I want to show this. You go all out with your thumbnail today, or from yesterday with the feet. The gaming urinalysis hate this everybody playthrough part 2. Your feet thumbnail is that's legendary stuff, Kaida. It's blinking off. I'm not going to show it. No,
Just imagine it.
Just imagine
it was good though.
Oh, it was great. It was great.
There you go.
Great. I forgot who sent me the picture. But somebody sent it to me and said, "All right, I'm just gonna make that the thumbnail. Screw it," because they had already.
No. Thumbs are on the hands,
so.
Kaida.
I'm not using that mod.
That was the toenail.
Look. If you look at that thumbnail and it doesn't, bring you over to my side, then I don't know what will.
I'm happy not being on your side.
Do you mean side of as being the foot
African American
plan, or
oh yeah.
I can see your peek in there too through your glasses. I can see.
He's like, I see that pinky toe.
Yeah, there it is. Leon, what about you? You're streaming later tonight, right?
Yeah. Streaming later tonight. Gonna stream in about 30 minutes, give or take. Gonna do some Schedule 1 and just talk some shit with the chat. And beyond that, I did drop a video today. It's a clip from a stream that was a couple weeks ago. I felt like it's important to talk about how they are using ticks, genetically engineering them to make people allergic to red meat. World Economic Forum and the Asians have gone too far. So spread around. It is quite the traumatizing video, but it's also really, really funny because I intentionally sort of try to sound like an idiot when commentating over it, just like your average red blood American loves meat. It was a fun video. So yeah, check that out, and videos and streams more throughout the week, just for anything that I find interesting and want to cover.
Thanks, Jammer, for dropping the links. So Leon, would you say if you had to pick, would you pick the World Economic Forum or Asians? What's your least favorite?
World Economic Forum for sure, because Asians, Asian women can still be pretty. They give us some cool tech and shit like that. Nothing good comes from the World Economic Forum, aside from most likely to be attacked by that one could get banned worthy on YouTube. I'm not gonna finish that thought, but the point is I'm gonna choose Asians over World Economic Forum. The question is which Asians? Are we talking Japan? Are we talking China? Are we talking Philippines? We're kind of like the black people of Asians. So
you pick your color. This is you're painting here.
Yellow is more of a variation. It's more of a shade than a color.
What's your favorite Asian? If you had to pick an Asian, what would it be? As a
probably
country,
South Korean. Probably South Korean. They're very in shape. They're on good diets. The South Korean government treats feminism as a terrorist group.
Well, what about the Japanese though?
Japanese, they're getting kind of soft.
They're disappearing.
That's
it's funny because it's funny you mentioned that, because it's they want you to impregnate them, so
they're literally asking for it.
Yeah,
begging.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they can't stop.
You gotta help them. You gotta go over there.
Wing Lee, if you're watching, DM's open.
All right. What's going on with you, Tim's expert / IJP, non-Mexican?
I'm not gonna be streaming for a while, so just go sub to Copex Machina for all your gaming content.
Yeah, he puts out great gaming content.
Amazing gaming content.
Still good.
Not a lot of world building in his games though.
No, absolutely not. That's the worst part of games.
Yeah. He won't play the intro to a game ever, or the finish. He just plays the middle part, and that's it. That's how Copa rolls. And Nick, Flaw Strikes Back. What's up with you? Congratulations on your team, on your birthday, big streaming. What was it?
He just congratulated you for getting older. Like that's
Forgetting
congratulations
yeah.
for not dying.
For surviving another year.
I know, another year around the sun. I mean, it's a big monumental occasion considering the world we live in. You know, people drop dead all the time.
The lucky
ones do. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Like you could be working out, then like boom, out. Let's see. Tomorrow night, I believe I'm going to be streaming. I've been streaming like Thursday nights usually. Like, I'll probably more than likely do another Helldivers night. Unless I'm persuaded to do something else. Who knows? Like,
okay, go on.
Maybe Stellar Blade. In that case, I'd have to match the attire. So like, if I'm Gooning, then for the women that watch, I kind of have to like share that sentiment of wearing equal clothing, perhaps. So, you know, I'll play that equality out. Kitty was complaining that I was wearing sleeves earlier, so I kind of feel ashamed a little bit.
It's true. It's true, but it's Florida. It makes sense. It's fine.
Yeah, and I had to rep Florida, the team, for sports. But Friday, I'll be on Niat's channel, Film Comics Explained. We're going to be talking about Jaws, which is probably by far one of my top movies. All-time favorite. What?
That might be changing.
What do you mean? What might be changing?
We might not be doing Jaws.
Damn.
There's a potential change on the docket. But I don't know if Niat's committed to it, so we'll see.
Oh, no.
Drama alert.
Oh, God. Well, we're going to be talking about Jaws on Masculine Mondays during the 50th week anniversary when it comes back to theaters. So be sure to watch it there on my channel. But speaking of my channel, Monday, we're going to be talking about the Book of Eli.
Nice.
Which is going to be a great time. I haven't watched that film in a while, but it's definitely one of my more favorited movies. Definitely one of my favorite Denzel Washington films out there. And yeah, I've been slacking on some videos because, for the whole birthday and all that kind of stuff, and traveling and dealing with a slight hangover, and going out again. So yeah, I got some movies to cover, like Trash Reckoning, as Kaida said, Karate Kid Legends. I need to go see 28 Years Later, hopefully this weekend, and throw something out there along those lines. And maybe Killer of Killers. I'm still hating to talk about that right now, but it'll come out eventually. So
okay,
like while the iron's hot, homie.
I know.
Do it. Yeah, great movie. Good pick. All right. Okay, so I'm going to be in Kitty's channel with the Thinkers tomorrow night. 10 o'clock Central is when that starts up. And Friday, I think we're doing Stranger Things on Nadia's channel. Saturday, Circle Jerks, 10 o'clock Central. That's gonna be a good one. So I missed last week. I hate missing a week, especially a Circle of Jerks. So I had all this stuff planned, and now I couldn't do any of it. So now I'm gonna dump all of it on you on Saturday night. So make sure you're there for that. And yeah, down with the Economic Forum. We don't need those guys. We're done. And with that, leave me in the chat for somebody you'd like us to raid. Right now, I see BMO. I think Kitty's streaming later, but and Leon, but he's not streaming right now, so it does me no good. So let me know in the chat for somebody. If not, I'll send you somewhere. Just act surprised, okay? And let them know that I sent you. And with that, let's go pay your respects to the trans people. Have a good night, everybody.
Trans people are my friends.
Yeah.
Respect to the trans community. And fuck you, trans folks.
Trans people are my friends. Trans folks gon' catch these hands. Trans people are my friends. So respect them, but we're going in. Trans people are my friends. Trans folks gon' catch these hands. Trans people are my friends. So respect them, but we're going in. Trans folks, show your fucking mouth. I'll knock you out. Trans folks, show your fucking mouth. I'll knock you out. You better watch out. Trans people are my friends. Trans folks gon' catch these hands. Trans people are my friends. So respect them, but we're going in. Trans people Trans people are my